Start stream, Algi's internet. I'm about to do what's called a pro gamer move.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm trying to find the right scene. There we go. Proceed. And then I'll throw on gameplay.
Yep, yep.
Weemp womp.
Weemp womp.
I love that I love Curator and Mascot now have the same hand goes up in
They
their chat.
do. I love that that was so conveniently done.
Right. We both know. Mascot just accidentally picked up that little habit.
Absolutely.
They were around them too
Crater
much.
has the smuggest grin whenever they do it.
Mm-hmm. Wait 1 second. I need to double check something. Speak.
Hello.
Okay, yeah. Still picking you up. Got it.
What a magnificent place.
Yeah, and cool mechanical parts.
Oh, this is where you started lagging last time because of your Wi-Fi.
Beautiful, but it doesn't make any sense.
Oh, this is
Why do you
beautiful.
always have to make sense of everything.
Well, someone has to. And I know it's not you.
Where were we in the game? We just entered the tower after blowing up the other two.
Oh, I don't like that
Yes.
thought.
We lost our birds.
I miss our birds. We should have took them with us. Oh god, that was trippy change. Let me know how the volume is for everything, chat.
Is that all we gotta do there?
Maybe? Did we go the wrong way?
Maybe?
Let's try pushing the other way again.
Turn it the
Okay.
right way, May.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just turn it both ways. What do you mean? There we go.
I guess
we
that was a
probably didn't do
glitch.
it all the way.
We did, it clicked!
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't
this
like
is
the look of
so
that guy.
pretty.
That's a big man.
Can't move.
I doubt he's there just for decoration.
I feel like we're probably supposed to go opposite.
Gatekeeper.
Yeah, the gatekeeper with a big sword.
Hey, look, keyholes. Seems like we're gonna need some keys.
Oh, what's the? Oh god,
Okay.
I
Oh,
clicked
well,
on
there you
something.
Okay. This. Are we supposed
Here.
to do stuff together or?
I have no idea.
I think so, because I need someone to do parkour. Alright, so I'll come over to you, because I think I might need to do some stuff for you as well.
Okay.
I'll probably have to do my timey-wimey thing.
Oh god. How do we do that again?
I remember. don't
Okay,
worry.
there we go. I was trying to remember mine.
Yeah.
I see you. I see you distantly.
Hello. Parkour. Ow.
Oh wait, before I forget, I need to like a TikTok video.
Thank goodness.
Okay. I liked a TikTok video. I'm gonna show you the audio later.
Yep. It is a case of I need to do my time thing.
Dear.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, there
Hello.
we go. Come up here.
Coming. Weemp womp.
I have
Hello.
to move. I have to move stuff around for you. You see?
Fear. Okay. Okay.
Oh God, how am I supposed to?
I teleport.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. No. Wait. Yeah. Okay. It's there. Move.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was also confused. Don't worry.
Go for it.
Okay. See, we're
Same.
so smart.
You are so smart.
I do love how the puzzles progressively get harder, but you at least eventually find out what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Nope, nope. Nope, nope.
Okay.
What's this do?
I have to get you up onto that platform up there.
Yeah. I think. Oh, Okay, I can't teleport on this one. That wouldn't do anything. Oh, wait, yes, I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So get me as high as you can.
That's as high as it goes.
Okay. You're so big brain, dude.
No. Look at us go.
Also, Uwu, you are 100%. You're 100% allowed to eat some divorce papers, dear.
No!
Do I jump down to that platform?
Yes.
Whee. Honestly, the sound effects are so cool.
See the keys.
Just trying to figure out. Do I jump on that? So I'm trying to figure out what to do.
I think you're supposed to get on that platform over there.
Oh,
I think
okay,
you're
thank
supposed to
God.
get on that platform and then on the swirly thing.
And I can get on the swirly thing first. God, the aiming. Okay.
Okay. Alright, I think you might have to walk with it. With the swirly, you might have to walk with it.
Oh, okay. God, this is a workout. Who needs a treadmill when you have this?
There we go.
So the question is, Rose,
Mhm.
is this mascot and curator getting a divorce? And if that's the case, why did they get married?
Like to know. Wouldn't the world like to know?
Fair enough. That's also, if that's the case, why did they get married?
I wouldn't be surprised if like Remy made them sign something on accident.
Remy said do it for the bit, and they're like, oh, well, I mean, okay, if we're doing some type of silly joke, sure.
And then they found out it was a marriage thing.
And they're like,
"Oh,
Remy, what the fuck?
what the fuck?
Remy, bud.
Remy, no.
Hey, I think we have to turn this.
Oh, do we have to turn it now?
I don't know, it's giving me the option. Ooh. Oh god, it's shaking. That's terrifying.
Oh,
Shake it,
okay, so
shake it,
that's to do it. That's to put it down. We gotta get the other one, I think, to turn it over here
Yeah.
to this thing.
Mm-hmm. Cool as
So
fuck,
we
though.
do have to get the other one first.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. I was just curious what it did.
Yeah. So that one puts it down, and the one we're about to get turns it.
Whee! Dude, I love the sliding things. They're so fun. Oh,
Okay,
the birdie's pretty.
Where can I see everything?
Uh,
Okay. I have to move things separately, I guess. I think. Okay, that is. I think you can jump between these things here.
where? Sorry, I was in a different area than you. What are we
Right
doing?
there.
Oh!
See if you can wall jump.
Oh, right.
You got this?
What
got
the
this?
fuck?
You got this?
Okay.
There you go.
Oh god.
Okay.
One.
There's one here. Okay. Go to the edge of that.
Oh.
See the platform?
Uh-huh.
They do disintegrate, so you're gonna have to tell me when you're about to jump so I can try and quickly
Okay.
slide it over.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh!
Fuck you! Fuck you, game. I also... okay. What the actual... You're laughing at me. I can hear your laughter.
I am laughing at you, just a little bit.
Here. I am calm. I am... Where did mascot and curator get a... Wait, I'm sorry, I'm going back. Married for tax benefits. How did the child come into this then? Where did mascot and curator get a kid? I mean,
Look.
mascot is a fae. Also looks at them talking about amalgamation from that Gulf Stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
Creator is always finds making vessels a very silly time. Alright, let me know when you're
Three,
about to
2, 1, go. Ah, fuck.
go. Oh, you missed. Not sure if you noticed.
I actually went through it on my end.
On my end, you did not. You got
Yeah.
this, Elgie.
But no, points out the idea of the little amalgamation chat we were having. That would probably be their kid.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Except
Okay.
Creator doesn't know how to actually take care of kids, so they like hold it upside down by the leg. Like, what is it? What
And
do I do with
mascot
this?
doesn't like kids, but they're gonna do their best if they have to deal with one. So, 3, 2, 1, go.
There we go. Alright.
Okay, what's
That'll
this?
stay if you want to stay. Alright, what's... Oh. Oh, it's a launch thing.
Yep. Okay.
Do you see where you need to aim? Right across?
Nope. I think I just have to
Right.
get to the other thing.
Straight forward. There you go.
Okay.
What over here? It's just this, I guess.
Look! Keys!
I dropped it for you.
I think you have to... Oh, there we go.
Okay. Oh.
Oh.
You're proud of that.
A little bit. Okay, how do we open it?
I think if there's anything we can slam on it.
Are you supposed to cut it again?
Wait, I have an idea. Stay. Now.
Oh,
Yep. Got it. But now I'm
so
stuck.
how do you get out now?
Yeah.
Oh, place
What? Oh,
another gun.
okay. Yeah, you're right.
There we go.
Hey.
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 God, mascot and curator being parents would be terrifying.
It would be awful.
Because like
Creator's terrible with children.
mascots not terrible, they just really don't like kids. So like they compared to the other mascots in True Forms, mascot wouldn't be bad. But like mascot doesn't want to
Creator
do
would
that.
be terrible.
I'm
Creator
not-
does not know how to care for other living beings. So it really would just be like the meme of the guy holding the baby by the leg upside down.
Mm-hmm. Mascot be like, no, turn, you're holding it right. You need to give it next. It's okay. it's
That or like Creator about to drop it into another world. Like, all right, off you go.
mascot quickly picking them up. Like, no, curator, no, they're not ready yet.
This is how it works. This is how it works.
Okay. A lot of mine, we have to wait a certain age before we drop them, dear. They're not prepared yet.
What do you mean? That makes no sense.
Oh shit!
Oh!
Oh,
I have to
shit.
time
Oh, I'm
you-
stuck
I have
under
to
it.
Time?
I don't think the ball
What the hell am I supposed to do with that?
Oh,
What the heck is this thing? There's time stuff I can do over here, but I don't know what this does.
God. They didn't. It really
I'll get
wants.
the ball over here, I think.
Okay.
maybe?
I'll try.
May, maybe you can trick him with your clothes.
Oh, well, let me move.
Comes, May.
Okay, there we go. Oh, fuck. It got my
Oh,
little
okay, you
ass.
have to put a clone.
Heard it.
Right here?
You have to get it to run into the stone. I should probably move from this spot though, so I don't get fucking slammed into it. Okay.
Okay, it still wants me. I can put a clone there and then go over here for it to ram into it and teleport when it tries getting me. 3. Ah, god damn it. Oh, I hate getting stuck under its legs because it makes me unable to move.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Owie. Owie zowie.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I needed to not. Greater drop kicking the kid into the world. Like, you'll figure it out.
Ow.
That is how Creator works. That's how that's what it does to all of the vessels it makes, is it just drops it into worlds and it's like, yep, you'll figure it out.
I'm waiting for it to come after me. Come on, bitch. Ah, fuck it up.
It's stuck on me. Which is bad.
Oh, okay.
The timey
It
wimey
hates
and
me now.
shit.
I didn't set a teleporting bitch. No, no, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Yeah, I think you need to stand on the button and then teleport away? Question mark?
Ow, fuck.
Ow!
I just want to stand on the button.
Oh, he's coming for me. Or is it going after the...
Nope. What the fuck? Okay, how are we supposed to do this?
Oh no!
Oh, that hurt.
Nemu's a special little case. Nemu is so silly.
Okay, wait. Oh, what the fuck?
No, it's after me, I think.
Ow.
Oh,
No.
died.
Okay, what are we supposed to do?
Don't know. I think we need it. I don't know, when you were standing on the button, it had that stone thing glowing red. Maybe you're supposed to get it to fall onto it?
Oh,
Oh, here he comes, May!
Yeah, I think he's supposed to run into...
ow.
God, he has to hit the stone.
That is so complicated. I'm dead.
Oh!
I'm coming back. Okay, I'm here.
Don't do that. Don't do
Setting-
that, bull.
Okay, so you have to use your timey thing. And I have to get
He's
it
after
focused
me
on
at
me
the
again.
moment.
I know. Hey,
Why
bull.
is the brain so large, Mr. Bull?
Bitch.
Please,
Bitch, come here.
leave me alone, sir. Sir!
Psst, 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 psst. Oh. I love seeing it fall, though.
I am not
Okay, I
scared,
think
but
it's-
your car has extended warranty.
Oh, it's gonna charge!
No. No, what? No, motherfucker.
What the hell was that?
Ow.
Watch out, May!
Wait. No. What the? That is such
Maybe-
bullshit.
Is it? Are you supposed to put your? No, because you need to press the button. So what the hell are you
Oh.
supposed to do? Are you supposed to teleport very last second? Like,
Yeah. Fuck.
okay, it's coming after me.
Okay, just gonna set my phone when I finish reviving. Come on, let me set it. Let me set my fucking clone. Okay. It's fine, I set a clone. Please leave me alone. It's after me, please do your time thing.
It's on me,
Ah,
actually.
fuck. Why did it change? It was on me. Come on, Mr. Bull, I'm so sexy. Come after me. I'm right here. Hey. Hey, Mr. Bull. Look at my cute little eye. Oh, hello. Ooh, fuck. Oh, fucker.
No, it's going after me again.
Yep. When I die, I'll go after you.
Oh no, it's coming right for your ass. No, never mind, it's after me again. It's so, the way it runs is so weird.
Okay. I just have to wait for it to be interested in me again.
Oh, he's after me still. Or you,
Oh,
I
mother-
can't, what is bro doing?
Bro is on some type of drugs.
I guess, goddamn.
Hey, bro. Okay. I think. Is he interested in me again? No.
Nope, he's still on me. He really likes me for some reason.
Well, that's bullshit. Stop liking you. Oh god. No. Fuck! Ow.
Oh, very bad time for it to switch onto Bankroll. Oh my god. Try trying to charm a bull.
I don't want to charm this fucking bull. I just wanted to die.
Bull is a bitch.
I swear, if it makes us do that more, though, fuck. Ow.
This bull is a bully.
Okay, time thing now.
If I can get my thing to activate.
Okay, never mind. It's after you. It's after me. Okay, okay. Wait.
Wait till it's...
Yes!
There we go.
God, I did it like
Oh, we have
as
to do it
was a
again.
motherfucker.
Hey, Bull, who's the boss now, huh?
Is he after me or you? I can't
I
tell.
can't tell.
He's after me. And there's rocks.
No. Okay, wait. What? Wait. Come on.
Come on.
Ah, please.
Never mind.
No! Oh, ow. No, he's
Still
just gonna
on
kill me.
you.
Because he gets me trapped under him, so I
Oh,
can't do
fuck.
jack shit.
Yeah. You're good.
Okay, let me just
Ow,
set my...
rocks.
Hey, Minotaur, I'm so sexy. Come after me. Oh, okay, he's after me, please.
Come on. For the rocks. There we go. I think we're gonna have to probably do it one more time.
Oh! Wait, it dropped on it. What now?
I have to do the timey thing with that as well now.
Ah! Oh god, he sent me flying.
Oh, and he crushed me.
I'm just gonna hide under here for a second until you're alive again.
Oh, he's immediately coming after me, I think.
Oh, ow! No, he's gonna kill me though. So he will be
Okay.
coming after you.
Oh, I think I have to crush him, I think, maybe?
Maybe?
Oh, there's a little bit of lag with them rocks falling.
I will try to get him towards me. But you just have to wait. Oh!
No.
Go.
Oh! It killed me! I
That was funny as fuck, I'm sorry.
It's so difficult to tell who he's going after.
It is! Okay, he's coming after me now. No.
Okay,
Oh, please, God! Oh, no!
I did it.
What? Okay. Oh,
I dropped the rock
fuck.
on him.
I love this game, but holy shit!
Oh my god.
That was a tough one,
Oh.
I'm exhausted.
Yes.
but we better keep moving.
Oh, he's
Come on.
pretty. He's so pretty,
Alright.
though. Where are we supposed to go? We better keep moving, he says.
Oh, hang on. My game is lagging a little bit. Give it a sec.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay. Oh.
Hmm.
Parkour.
Oh,
Wait.
God.
I have to hold
F.
this for you.
Thank you.
You have to land on the platforms, I think.
Oh, God. Why
Hi,
parkour?
Val.
Hi, Val.
Chocolate chip muffins. I've never had a chocolate chip muffin before. You should know.
Okay, so I'm making you eat one.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
Ellie.
I didn't let go, it just dropped me. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I didn't let it go, it just dropped me.
Might have been because I moved it a little bit.
Oh, probably. What?
I was
what
trying to
the
see if I
fuck?
could
How
lift
am I-
it higher for you.
How am I supposed to get it in there? Like it won't
It
let me get
keeps
any
putting a little
further.
thing. Am
Drop everything for
I
a
able to
second.
lift it- am I able to lift it up higher?
Are you able to move the bulb down there?
No, this is as much as I can mess with.
Oh, that's fair.
Hmm.
Oh wait, this one's higher.
Oh, there we go.
No. Okay.
What's that, Cody?
Yeah.
Guess you're supposed. Oh.
Nice.
That's gonna push you off the edge. This is a time thing.
Oh, I just was going.
But
Living
this
my
is so
best life here.
pretty. Oh. What?
Oh, we have to climb up. This one.
Oh. Oh God. Don't make me go sideways, buddy. I need to see. Oh, you need to move it for me. Oh God. Okay, I'll tell you when I jump.
Okay.
Jump. Oh. Okay.
Can't really.
Huh. Because I can't double jump
Am I,
in
just
doing
supposed
this.
to, am I just supposed to launch you between it? No.
Mm.
Because it puts you in it.
Okay,
Aggie has
wait.
crashed once at the beginning of the stream.
Wait. Okay. Let me move back for a second. Move it back and forth. Okay, I'm trying to figure out. If I start here and you move it, I'll end up closer on the other wall, and then... Yeah, okay, so that's how we're supposed to start it. I messed up, so I think we might... Oh, God. Okay, let me get off of
Very
this.
bad.
Let me get off it. Oh, or... Nope. Okay, let me off. Let's
Okay.
restart that. We understand. Restart.
Do we?
Again.
Do we understand?
We're going to.
Because I don't. I'm just moving it.
Okay, go.
I'm just moving it. I don't know what I'm doing.
That's fair, sexy. Just move it. That's all I ask. Ah, fuck. We're working. We're slowly doing it.
Slowly but surely.
Again, back. That fucked. Nope, nope. Okay.
Balance free from the ad prison. But yeah, Ali crashed once at the beginning of the stream. Trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do.
Oh God. Why is it sending me like that?
I don't. It's so hard to tell where you're going when it glitches you inside of it.
Oh God, this is a fucking nightmare. Please, please, please. No! No!
Oh, Helgi!
Oh,
Thank God.
oh God.
Ready to do it again? Okay.
No, I don't think I mentally could. I don't think I'm supposed to go ahead with that. Oh, that's freaky. I love that. Hey, sexy.
Hello.
Oh, wait. Wait, no. Come back. You're supposed to stand. I'm supposed to teleport so we both can get up. Yeah, so stand on it. Let me set a teleportation thing up there, and then I can stand on it for you.
Yeah. Crash! I'm kidding.
No, okay, go ahead.
Alright.
There we go. Because that thing drops immediately.
Here are
Oh,
little
our dolls.
guys.
I forgot about those. Playing Roblox. Henry's been doing alright after his family abandoned him at the pizza place. Ooh. Awkward.
Where was
Oh.
I have a good feeling about this.
It immediately killed me.
Come on!
Oh, fuck.
Oh, it's getting faster.
It's the second one and it's the minute and the hour. Oh no! What the fuck?
And it's swapping directions!
Oh fuck! It swapped mid jump.
Oh, I'm so good at jump rope.
Oh fuck! Jump rope! Jump rope! Jump rope!
Oh, fuck, that one changed mid. It stopped mid. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on.
Oh, why did it speed up like that?
Okay.
What the fuck?
Fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is
It's not
fine.
fine. This is not fine. Oh god. This is not how a minute and an hour hand work.
It is
How long are
not.
we supposed to do this?
We made it!
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
thank
we made
god.
We
About
did it.
I hated that.
Get it?
That's...
it!
Oh, Henry, no.
Henry, no murder rope.
I don't like
Whee!
murder jump rope.
Whee! Whee!
No. I'm...
Oh, Aggie.
Wee. 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 Wee.
Nope, I had to wait. I thought I could jump and grab, but no, suppose not.
Wee. Oh, god. Come on. Wee. Wee.
Wait till I'm closer.
Wee.
Okay, there we go.
Hey, sexy.
Hey.
I love being out of breath. I hope chat knows whenever I sound out of breath, it's because I was holding my breath for actively jumping with my character. Whee!
Where are we supposed to go from here? Oh god.
Oh.
Oh fuck. Oh god.
Oh, God.
Hello.
That was horrible.
It was.
Whee! Whee!
Whoa!
Bird.
What was that?
No,
Is that our bird?
I just want to get out of here.
I don't think so. I don't think it would be attacking us if it was our bird.
Maybe you just got excited.
I think it just locked us in the room. I don't think it's excited.
Holy
I don't think it's excited.
Huh.
Bird.
Oh. We're hanging off our your fucking lives. Oh, this is not sexy at all.
Why isn't this bird nice like the other ones?
We've entered its nest! Keep your eyes on it!
Where is
We
it?
did enter its. Oh, it's
I
right there.
immediately lost it. Okay. Where? Oh.
Shadow.
That was close!
And did we just
Okay.
survive it?
I guess.
Freaking out!
Wait,
Oh my god!
can we get up there? No.
No, I think we have to. I think it's essentially we wait until.
Oh
I don't
fuck!
think we have any choice but to wait till it knocks us down.
Behind you!
Oh! Hey, big girl.
Okay. God.
Ellie, I don't think this bird is very happy that we're here.
Yeah, we're in its nest. Is this what happens when people show up to curators uninvited?
Yeah. This is what happens when you mess with creator stuff. They beat the shit out of you with birds.
Fair enough.
Oh. Okay. Okay, we made it.
Nice work, Cody.
Thanks.
Send the
There they
spirits
are.
after ya.
You know what? Fair enough, curator. Oh god. Fear.
Oh god. Lagging a little bit with all this movement. God
That's
damn.
fair. No. Rose? Rose? Rose?
Algie?
Hi. One of us died
Oh,
for a second.
One of us. I can't tell if it was me or you.
Me either. My thing
might have
said
been
I
me?
was
Question
high
mark?
Wi-Fi.
Let me check. Oh, it is me.
Oh.
It's me this time.
Boing. 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 Boing.
My
Boing.
stream is disconnected. Give it a sec.
No worries.
I think it's the weather outside. It's raining right now.
Oh man, I miss rain.
I love when.
Oh,
I
other
just-
player has left the
oh.
session.
Yep, I think my Wi-Fi is crashing.
Do you need a minute?
Let me. Oh, reconnect successful. I think I'm good now.
Okay.
Reinvite me.
Oh, yep. Let me just change scenes real quick.
Oh, mine has the same. Why? How come every time you're live, it always tells me that your thing is censored?
I don't know.
Reinvite me.
I did.
It
Let me
didn't.
go.
Oh, there we go.
I'm clearing out the app ticket for you going live.
Yeah, I don't know why my Wi-Fi suddenly crashed.
No, that's fine. Dude, mine suddenly crashed.
Let's go.
I'd be
Twinning.
I'd be a bit of a hypocrite if I got upset. And also kind
If
of
it
a
does
bit
it
of a
again,
dick.
it might be because of my weather here, because it was storming earlier and it's raining again.
Fair, fair.
Like it was bad earlier.
Oh man, I miss the storm. Oh,
I
hey,
don't.
Link. Yeah. So many loading things in, but they're also so pretty.
Yep. It's so pretty, but also my frames.
My frames, but pretty.
My frames.
This game is so heavy.
It really is. Like certain areas are perfectly fine, and then.
And then
Oh my
clock
god! I
tower.
can't wait for the boss battle. That's about to occur.
Oh fuck. Oh.
Do it. Oh! I immediately died. It's a one-shot kill.
Oh no! Oh fuck. No, I died.
Oh, where is it coming from? Oh.
Oh. Oh. No. Do not jump off the
Algie.
edge.
Oh,
Middle.
I'm gonna perish.
Well. Hey.
Algie.
Hey, bud.
Maybe.
Hey.
Probably not.
Yippee!
Oh, I think it's kind of pissed. I
Maybe.
think the clock's a little pissed at us, actually.
What the heck, May? What do we do now?
Oh, we're gonna have to avoid stuff.
Yeah.
You need to
Ooh.
death.
Ow.
Free
Oh.
fall. We should do a dropper map sometime.
I'm shit at them.
I'm thinking.
That's okay.
Faster, please.
You just want to laugh at me failing.
Well, I'm also not too good at droppers.
We should do something like help me with fighting because I suck at fighting in Minecraft.
I also suck at fighting at Minecraft.
We should do something so we can get better at it together.
Yeah.
Maybe Bed Wars or something?
Yeah, we could try to do Bed Wars sometime.
Oh!
Said the other player has left the session.
My
So that
Wi-Fi
time that was
died this
you.
time.
Yeah, let's go. Taking turns.
Hey.
Hey, baby.
My Wi-Fi says it's
let's
good right now. I'm in the
go.
green.
It might be what happened last time, like when we were doing that boss battle in the dungeon where it just kept disconnecting me.
Well, let's try this and see.
Mhm.
I'm
We'll try it
loading
again.
in. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember last time with the dungeon crawl map, it wasn't a Wi-Fi issue. It was just for some reason every time we got to the one guy, it would
It got better the
crash
time
me
after.
out. It did. So if it crashes again, we can try relaunching the game maybe.
Yeah, I think that might help.
So we'll give it another go. If it doesn't, then we'll quick swap to like a just chatting thing and then restart the game.
Chat can know about our brain rot.
Oh my god. Me when I yap like a yapper. We're gonna have to do this whole bit again though.
Oh no. Okay, at least it's not the dodging, it's just a dropper.
Yeah.
I think I
Dropper
cry if
was
it was
a
the
little
dodging.
easier.
Eh.
It takes two, my beloved. Why are you so beefy?
I don't know, but it's so fun to play.
It's so fun, but you're so beefy.
I love how it became kind of a every week thing we started doing with it too.
Yeah, it's really fun. I enjoy playing games like this with
That's
friends.
That's why I really want to get Nightingale with you. It is steampunk and Feywild.
Yeah.
Tell me that isn't kind of our vibes.
Oh, it's okay. It is kind of our vibe, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, seems like we're good.
How does this make you think of the Mega Flowey fight? I don't see it.
I think it's because he kept, Omega Flower keeps resetting the file and like changing aspects of it.
I guess I can see it. Listen.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, what are we supposed to do?
Dodge. I think.
Oh, dodge. Okay. Oh, are we supposed to break the clocks?
Oh.
Oh, good.
I think we're stuck in a loop. Oh, how do we make it stop?
There we go. I'm not gonna lie, this time loop is cool as fuck. Come on,
It's
on the clock.
very neat. But yeah, I definitely get the Omega Flowy vibe.
Yeah, especially here. I can see that.
Constantly restarting it.
Honestly, I kind of love those kind of vibes, the constantly restarting.
Mm.
Oh, shit.
I think we
That's
just
the
got
end of the game,
nuked.
chat. That's the end of the game.
Alright, game over. This is the divorce.
Death. Oh, wait, never mind, I guess.
Womp womp.
Cody,
Oh god.
are you okay?
Oh, this is trippy.
You doing this?
Oh.
Try my best. I just don't know how long I can hold it for.
Okay, I
Rewind
don't
it.
know.
Make my way over to the clock's heart.
Bring it back over, because that one piece was near me and I can jump on it. Stop. Oh god. Will it let me? What is going on? Okay, there we go. For some reason that was weird. No! Fuck! I should got
I think
more
you
to the
missed.
edge. Yeah. Oh, what?
Oh,
Did it get-
I registered.
Oh, okay. Throw it back now.
Throw it back now, yeah. What happens to
On this
her?
tap. 2 hops.
I get it. A little
Okay.
go.
See what I jump on next.
I think I'm bringing you back.
Maybe? Oh, yep. Okay. Oh! Oh, rewind. There. Set up below 4. Stop. Okay.
That's as close as I can get you. I think you have to jump down, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. That's
Oh, no.
Oh, no, I guess not.
Killed me, like, immediately.
Do I pull you back then?
Maybe?
Oh,
Oh!
turn. Okay.
Hurry,
Okay.
man! This is getting tough.
So it's
We're doing great, Cody. I'm almost there.
Oh.
far
That thing's...
forward. Is there anything
Here.
around? Ooh,
Stop.
right there.
Okay. Oh! Okay. Whee. Oh! Go back. Okay, come on.
Supposed to bring you forward or back with it.
Oh! Forward!
There we go.
Okay, we did it.
Cody, come on.
What do you mean, come on?
More?
Oh,
Take
That's-
this, Park!
oh damn. I'm just based, I guess. I didn't have to do all that parkour, I just immediately was fine.
I suck at
Oh!
parkour.
Holy crap! That's the
Oh!
F.
and this really feels like the end of the world situation.
War.
Oh, war,
different.
war,
Me too.
War.
I've had enough of you, Club.
war, 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 war. So like, they're definitely tripping on some fucking gnarly ass drugs, right?
We're asleep, technically, I guess, in the real world, so they're having dreams, I guess. This is all a dream, essentially.
Oh, I hate those kind of storylines where it ends with, "No, it's all a
Also-
dream."
Well, but also not, because we did interact with the real world. We
Wait,
did
shit, you're
interact
right.
with
So we're just on drugs.
Well, no, I think we're asleep. So for us, this is like a dream thing, but also it's also reality at the same
Oh,
time.
him.
Relationship is now more in sync.
Him.
Huh? Tell me you feel it. Come on. Tell me you feel it, huh?
I hate him.
He's so aggressive.
He is.
End of the bargain, Mr.
He's the type of guy to immediately try to get a restraining order on.
That's the way you wanna go?
Mm.
Okay. You like it? Okay. Okay, let's do it.
Why did you do that, Cody? What the... You know... What the fuck, Cody?
He's so silly. But he's so silly.
And when our kid looks
got
over and is like, huh. That was all inside of that one clock.
They fixed it.
It's working. Our cuckoo clock is working again.
Your
Somehow,
mom is
even though
obviously...
everything inside it exploded.
Your mom is obviously oh no, sweetie. Sweetie, no,
Honey.
sweetie.
Careful. Honey, please
Sweetie.
be careful.
This will make Mum happy.
How did that one singular nail hold up that thick ass wooden fine
I
cuckoo
know.
clock?
That is a strong fucking nail.
That is a safety hazard.
That is the buffest nail I've ever seen in my entire life.
That was the nail that held Apsis together.
That nail is carrying the weight of the world on it right now.
Oh god, this chair again.
Letter piece number one. Numero
One.
3 pieces to go. Are you ready for
Holy
piece number
shit. I feel like we're gonna be playing this for a while.
No. Good. What else
Yeah, it's a
besides
long
dogs,
game.
couples,
I'm not arguing, but damn.
mortgage?
Kids.
No.
Mortgage.
Attraction.
Kids.
Ta-da! It pulls people together.
We don't need attraction. We're getting divorced.
Yeah, same Maru.
Aha! That's because you lost it. But don't worry. I'll help you find attraction again.
You want me to have sex? Curator, I think the book wants us to hook up.
What are you doing?
No. Not happening.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm not interested.
You're entitled to your own opinion.
Thank God.
I love how he is like, attraction. Stares at me being Arrow Ace.
Stares at me being demi-romantic.
Yeah.
It's like at least a 3-year wait list.
It's never gonna happen. Happy Pride Month!
Happy Pride Month!
I'm so sad. Pride Month is
Attraction
almost
is
over.
like a magnet, but you
Almost
need
over.
both poles.
Pride Month went by too fast.
That's when we have to return to the Aether. We send once Pride Month is over, you know?
Help you rediscover the attraction you once felt for each other. Yeah! One is plus, one is minus.
That's not how it works. A magnet always has both poles.
Not these magnets.
No.
Bang, bang. What the? Hey, where'd it go? What?
Hey, why does this place look so familiar?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Hey, you recognize that mountain?
Yes! This is where we had our first skiing trip together.
Oh my God, ice
Aw.
ski.
I've never been skiing.
Oh.
Oh, we're in a snow globe.
We're stuck inside that snow globe we bought there.
Get to the top of the mountain to receive your next piece of the letter.
The letter.
Freeze to death trying to get there. Use your magnet powers, and the attraction will warm you up, baby. Yeah, you feel that? Mwah, 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 mwah. Feel the warmth? Mwah.
Who's gonna tell him?
What is wrong with that guy?
He's obsessed.
Who's gonna tell him that that's not possible here?
Ooh, chilly.
Yeah, let's get moving.
Slide.
That'll warm us up.
Yeah, and maybe we can warm up somewhere inside along the way.
Oh, I sure hope so.
Oh.
Really?
Oh, that's for me, I
Try.
think. Or do we both need to? Okay, I think we both need to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or not? Do we?
think
Okay, if
it's
it's red, you have to do it. If it's blue, I need
Wait,
to do it.
remind me, how do these magnets work again?
Can you
Yeah.
pull it now?
Different colors attract, same colors repel.
There we go.
Thank you.
Pull door.
Oh, red I can pull and you push.
So it's no, cause it's so this is the same. So this is repel and this is attract.
No, because listen,
Yes.
I attract this one. I repel this one.
Yes,
I
because
attract.
this is
Yeah.
opposite. Because
Yeah.
it's the that's what I said,
Yeah.
Ellie.
Oh.
That's exactly what I,
I just
said.
got confused. I'm sorry.
That's exactly what I said, girlie. It's okay.
Oh, freezing.
See, it's blue, so
Wait, I think you have to jump on that one
May?
so I can push it for you.
yeah. Okay. And then you get on it, and then I pull it.
Help me get
Yep.
over.
Oh fuck.
I
Okay,
will
I'm on.
help you, man, when you get on the board.
Attract,
What?
same colors repel. Nothing to it.
Because May said don't leave me here, so I was like, well, you gotta get on the board first, you silly goose.
Who gave Cupid drugs? I don't know, but I don't trust them.
Okay. Oh.
Can you? Oh wait, no. I'm supposed to do it. Get on.
Yeah, because I
Mhm.
repel.
Different colors attract, same
And
colors
then-
repel. Nothing to it. Help me get to
And
the
then
other
I need
side,
to
Get
get
back on there, and then I push it.
Whee! No, you need to continue pushing it.
Okay. Yeah, my mouse is not holding down for some reason.
Huh.
There we go. Might be because my mouse is in fact dying, but that's okay.
Oh. So I'm surprised mine hasn't started dying yet.
Okay, you go.
Oh fuck.
Ellie.
Mm. And then. Oh wait, no, go back on it for a second. I want to do something funny. Like go near the edge, stop near the little. Bee. Oh!
Why?
I didn't think I would glitch and kill you.
You killed me. killed me.
I didn't
I
think it would.
cannot believe the one actively fighting against this divorce is murdered me. What the hell?
I didn't think it would kill you.
Hey, remember our first Christmas with Rose?
You mean when all the Christmas trees were sold out?
Yeah. And when we snuck into the woods and cut down one ourselves?
I thought we'd get caught for sure.
Yeah, their main problem, I think, is May doesn't have like any joy and whimsy in her heart sometimes, and sometimes Cody has too much joy and whimsy.
Cody's not. I'm
Bro.
gonna be blunt. Cody's not that mature.
Oh, those
Exactly, he
things
has
look
way
different.
too much joy and whimsy in his heart. He's
Oh.
he's a little silly.
If the attraction is
I think he is not mature enough to have a child. I'm gonna be blunt.
He is in the sense of well, he has done some responsible things. It's simply she is more logic based and he's more emotion based.
Freezing.
Hmm.
And so they clash because he doesn't like thinking just in logic and she doesn't think in just emotion, and that's where they clash a lot. Just because someone's childish doesn't mean they aren't mature enough to have kids.
Yeah, but he's just been really immature during some points, and that's what concerns me.
Well, it's because during certain points, it's things he enjoys a lot, like the castle. He very much seems to be a fantasy nerd. he seems like a D&D nerd, so obviously he's going to be less mature during portions that he very much enjoys. They're passions of his. So he's going to want to enjoy those things. Similarly to how during sections May has also been like that. During portions where she needs to fix things and stuff, she very heavily fixates on those things because they're things she enjoys.
Hmm.
Simply, I think in this matter, you don't see them be responsible as parents because during this section, we don't
They're
need
not
to
with
be
their kids.
responsible as parents.
And they're shitty
We're
parents.
just-
Am I wrong?
they're a little bad at it.
They literally made their child.
They're learning, maybe.
They celebrated their child crying.
Yeah. To be fair, that is because they thought that they were supposed to do that. To break the spell, because Cody's a little empty-headed on how to break curses.
I think the fantasy nerd would know.
I do think in some spots they probably need more, if that makes sense. They need to work more on things, but I think in general, I don't think they're necessarily too immature for stuff. I think they just don't know what they're doing because they've
How do
never
I
done it before.
get across?
I think I have to do something. Maybe?
Okay.
No. How do I...
Can you like flip it?
Is there... Oh, hang on. Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Come here, please.
Okay, I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you look at it like that, Cody is a little immature to have a parent, but
I think
May
you need to flip
then
it again for me.
May is too closed off.
Yeah.
May doesn't.
May can't connect to her
care.
child as much, so
Yeah.
it feels like she doesn't care. I feel Cody has a
Yeah.
tendency to be a touch too immature. I feel like I don't
is-
think either of them are.
He is
We're prepared to be
overly
a parent.
emotional, and she's too emotionally closed off.
Yeah, I don't feel like either of them were
And,
prepared to be
yeah.
parents. Bluntly
Oh
saying.
no, I don't think so. I think they fell in love and they're two very different people, and I don't think either of them are prepared at all for parenting, and neither of them know how to go about doing that. Because he is, if you look at the stuff he's done, he's good in a sense of making her happy with the stuff that he makes her and does with her. He spends time with her, and that's what a lot of kids need a lot of the time, is connection. but also he's really bad at, like, you know, certain other things. Like, probably doing more responsible based things, he probably struggles at a lot. And similarly, May doesn't spend any time with Rose, I don't think.
Like, they've mentioned a little bit, but not really.
Yeah, they mentioned that May doesn't spend any time at home, essentially. And she doesn't seem to connect with the fact that she doesn't seem to connect with the fact that Rose needs connection.
There's the issue of you need to bring that over there, but you also need to cling that thing to you.
Yeah, so
Because this one will let you connect.
how am I supposed to do that?
Yeah.
Look! A cabin!
Oh, yes!
Yes, May, I see it, but I can't get us over there.
Because that's just gonna push that one away from me.
Is there
I
any
can't-
way you can
Maybe, let me try. Give me a sec.
try grabbing onto it from
Aha.
there? Yeah. Grab it.
Okay, look go.
Okay. And then there we go.
Come on, May. Can't wait to warm up.
It looks familiar.
Yeah, now that you mention it.
It's the cabin we stayed in.
I do think, as much as I very much love this game, I don't think they've placed the right people together for this, like, having them fix their divorce.
Yeah. Sometimes people should get divorced.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not like
No.
they don't have to ever talk to each other again. It's just sometimes people don't work together in the way that they need.
Mhm.
Cody needs someone that'll balance him out, but also kind
Let
of
him-
connect with him on an emotional level. And I think May needs someone who can work with her schedule and also balance her out in the way of kind of get her to also do some fun things, but also be able to regulate like she does.
Yeah.
Wanna hang out here for a while?
I just.
We should get going.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, you're right.
I feel like they very
Where
much
you going?
just did not do this right.
Race you to the bottom.
I think they
Alright, you're
could
on.
work if they had focused more on their relationship before getting a kid.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not gonna lie, this very much gives the I had a child too early on accident and I got married.
I think they're very unprepared and they don't know what they're doing and they don't know how to communicate with each other properly, very obviously. And I think they should have focused more on their relationship a lot more before getting a kid.
Yeah.
And probably set up proper, I guess, boundaries in a sense of like how they feel and how they want to communicate.
No, I can agree with that.
Yeah. There's also the issue with May not being there is May seems to be the regulator, but she's never there, so she doesn't connect with her kid very much.
Yeah, and there's also
and
it sounds like she's also the breadwinner of the family.
Yeah. I don't know what Cody does. I know it's mentioned he has an office, but I don't know
It is also
if he
mentioned
does
that
anything
May,
or if he's a stay-at-home dad.
yeah, it is mentioned that May does a lot more with the money situation though.
Yeah. Absolutely. Which is also a big thing is when you are this kind of relationship of one is way more than the other and you need each other to regulate, it's very difficult when one of you isn't there and the other always is, because Cody needs that regulation. And May does provide that, but she's not there
So busy.
a lot because she's super busy. So it's just Cody doing everything with Rose and not having that balance
Yeah.
of more like logical, actual like lesson things.
Mhm.
So he's just doing all the fun stuff because, you know, he likes all the fun stuff and he wants to do all the fun stuff with her.
Mhm.
And he doesn't
He's trying to
think
be more of
about
a friend and a
the-
parent with the kid.
Magnets don't melt.
Yeah, it's also, I think definitely the case if he doesn't think about those things as much as May does. He seems very more laid back, just in general.
Mhm.
He has a lot more fun with things and seems to look much more on the this is so
Did you
silly
say we
goofy
have to ring
side
the bells?
than May
Yeah,
does,
ring
who
the bells
worries
to break the
about the
ice.
logistics
Really?
of things or
Where'd you
the
get
like
these
how
crazy
things
ideas?
work.
Come on.
Yeah,
let's do it
and
for
We-
that's
town.
Yeah.
one of the my chat members said Cody is a failed writer.
Ah,
So yeah, no, Mate is the breadwinner.
May is the breadwinner, yeah.
I
So
love this ice
definitely
cream.
they're good regulation for each other. It's just the fact that they don't communicate on how to regulate each other.
No, that's you.
Is that me? Yeah, alright.
And this one's me.
Yeah, and then you launch yourself up.
I drop it.
And
Okay. Pull it a bit up. I think I have to do a jumping thing.
if my mouse will. Here we go.
Okay.
I'm trying to measure it right.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah, I think I have to pull it up.
Okay, pull it up.
Here goes
we go.
nothing.
I think you have to let it go.
Oh.
Like pull it back and then let it go. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
What?
Okay then. I do genuinely hope these two don't stay together. I don't think this is good for either of them.
Unfortunately, I think they do.
Got that right.
But
Good.
I feel like this could have been a good story to have and show that even if you do everything, you don't always stay together. I think that could have been a really good thing.
And it again, divorce in some cases isn't really a
Bad.
bad thing.
And they could.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a case of they're good together, I think, as friends.
Yeah.
I don't think if they divorced they would never talk to each other again, and I don't think they'd be terrible at co-parenting. It's just together they clash a lot and it's too much and it creates a hostile environment even if they do enjoy each other's company.
Yeah. Oh, we're supposed to go this way.
Yeah, but it could have definitely been a thing of they divorced but still work together. You can get divorced and still have a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
Looks like there are 3 bell towers. Let's pick one and get started.
And it's still absolutely a lot for a kid, but it's still you still work together with one another
What the
and
fuck?
communicate with your kid about it all, you know?
I got yeeted, Rose.
Oh? How did you get yeeted?
I don't know. Hi.
Where am I supposed to go from here?
Fuck if I know. I'm trying to come back to you.
There we go. I don't know
Hi.
where I'm supposed to go from here. Just kind of up here. I don't think there's anywhere for me to go.
Well, it has to be somewhere. Nope.
Where am I?
Where did you go?
I went over here. Where go from here?
Well, you're the coolest team ever.
Where the hell are we supposed to go? I don't think there's
Where-
anywhere to go from there.
We're supposed to. Oh, this tower over here.
Oh, wonder if we can use
I
that
think
crate.
I pull it.
You have to pull it, or do I have to push
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
Where do I go from here?
I
Can't go any higher. Let go of it. Oh, cause I think I have to go over there.
Oh.
You see the direction I'm facing?
I'm looking at you.
Turn.
Oh,
Turn.
do you want me to pull you over there?
I think so.
Okay. What? I was not ready. Can you jump back?
Okay.
Okay. So.
A pile of snowballs.
Okay, I see it.
I might throw one or two.
Oh,
Oh shit.
Get back up.
I had to reset my hold because I was sliding. Okay, now go.
Okay.
There we go.
And then
Okay,
Launch
then
yourself up that
push.
way. Percy Tower.
You have to move me over there.
Ah.
Ooh, plant fact. Rose hips.
Let me pull up my dock.
Hello?
No, the rose hips, the plant.
I was like, hello? What? What
No,
about
no,
my
the-
hips?
the fruit.
Look at the lights. Feels
You can
much
just jump down, by the
warmer
way.
here
You won't
now.
die.
I think I see a
POV,
little
I die.
marketplace. So cute.
Womp. I was hoping I would just belly flop.
That's right, that would have been great.
Okay, we have to head over this way.
Sorry, I'm getting my plant back.
Oh, I'm gonna
Wait.
get ya.
Watch out, here it comes. Bullseye.
Gotcha.
Ah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh fuck.
Good shot, Slowpoke.
Oh, she rolled at me.
Oh, well, it's dangerous out here.
No, don't you fucking dare. I'm bitch. Ah. No. This is. God. God, I wish you lived closer so we could do this IRL. Rose, live closer to me. Nope.
I like where I live. It's nice and warm.
Fair enough. But then we can't. Do snowball fight.
I
Like,
lived in
hey,
the
it's
New
warm
York
here. We're
Golden
hitting
Triangle.
100-degree weather.
Alright, let's go. Let's go
To the
to the
next one.
tower.
Yeah, we were having a little fun. It's okay. I just jumped on one of their heads.
Oh! We have to go over there.
Have you been ice skating before?
Me? I've done it once when I was much younger.
I did it once 1 year ago. I enjoyed it. We should.
Yeah. Something that I've been roller skating multiple times. I rollerblade sometimes.
No, I've never been roller skating.
Really?
Mhm.
It's fun. It's kind of like ice skating, just with
Wonder how else
wheels.
we can get up there.
Interesting. Yeah, I've never been roller skating.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
fun.
Whee!
Whoa.
The music for this is so soothing.
It is. Is this a you or me one?
Aha! I think this cannon and I will get along well.
I think it was a.
I think this is a U1. Oh my god, I walked off.
Oh, those are some slick moves, man.
I know. Fear?
Oh, I can shoot the things.
Hmm.
I can turn to the side.
Yeah.
I can shoot the magnet things on the wall.
Oh. Huh.
And then you can jump onto the wood.
Okay. Yeah. Do that for me. Oh fuck. Almost. Let's try that again. Ah, no, I can only one jump when I'm doing that. So I need to be really high. Okay.
Alright, I'll keep shooting them like I am.
Okay. I made it.
And I think I have to do this same thing over here, question mark?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
How am I?
I think I have to. I have to.
So I can
bring
get
you over.
across. Yeah. Oh fuck.
I am very high up. Reach the magnets coming! I don't want to fall!
Oh no! Do not do that, May.
Yes.
We are such a good team.
Alright, get it. Firing more.
No. Bitch. Yes. Up.
Alright.
What the? Why isn't it letting me go up? That's... Okay.
Alright. And then over here.
Yeah. No! No!
Oh!
Here we go.
Free falling! Alright, let me.
I'm gonna commit murder. Okay. Do. Look, can
Is
I?
that a wire one?
Yes,
There you
it's just not processing for some reason.
Weird.
Hell yeah. Oh, I didn't give the fact about rose hips.
You just said rose hips earlier. That's it. That's
I
the
got
fact.
really excited. Okay.
Wow, this place has a great energy now.
Where is Bro taking me?
Okay, rose hips.
Where am I being taken right now? I think I just got kidnapped by a bird.
Oh. Oh dear. Rose hips. They've been used in traditional medicine for anti-inflammatory and pain-relieving properties. But rose hips can also have the side effects of nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, heartburn, stomach cramps, fatigue, headache, and an inability to sleep. So like, don't just go eating them, people. But they're also a good source of vitamin C, E, and B.
I'm at the next tower.
Oh,
I took a
shit.
bird. The bird carried me around the entire map.
Can I get a bird? Ooh. I'm away. Might take a second.
Yep. Well, while it's taking a second, I might quick go grab my bag of Hershey bars. Hang on.
Ooh, better send a pic.
Just a bag of Hershey
Better
bars.
send a pic. Better send a pic.
No.
Oh.
I don't have my phone right now.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh my god, that's the Ferris wheel? No,
On your
birdie.
charger. Come here. Oh,
Wow,
Drop-
this is some proper machinery.
Yeah, I saw the bell
Hi.
tower up above.
Hi. No, 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 no.
What do you mean now? What? Oh.
Now do it.
Bye. Oh. Let me... Okay, that's probably...
Um.
Oh, you
I
need
don't know
to
how
cling
many
to that,
there
and
are.
then I get the red for you to jump on.
Alright.
Cling. Almost there.
Right.
Oh.
Pull it back a little bit.
Mouse. Okay.
Alright, there we go. Oh!
Shit. What else?
Hey, get up here!
Okay, I can bring you
Oh.
up here.
We probably could have done that either or.
Ooh, same thing. Ooh, hang on. I gotta nudge it back a little bit. There you
Okay. Wee. Hey.
Go. Hi.
Bye.
Beam me up, buddy.
Pool. Ferris wheel. Ferris
We
wheel.
broke it, did it.
Oh shit. Ooh, wait, that's cute.
Mhm.
I want to go on the Ferris wheel, Rose. Can we go on the
Hey,
Ferris
that's
wheel?
the last bell.
Rise and shine, everyone.
Can we go on the Ferris wheel,
Looks
Rose?
like that gondola lift is working.
Hurry, let's catch it.
There's a rise down here. Can we go on the rise, Rose? Oh. Oh!
We cannot, in fact, ride on it, but we can do this.
We can terrorize the people. You want to terrorize innocent people with me?
Alright, let's go on the lift.
Okay. That's a Ferris. Wait, no, I want to be in the lift with you.
I know, we have to wait for an empty one.
Okay.
Get in there.
Yay, we're in it together.
There we go.
Wee! Oh shit! That's a little funny. Oh wait, I'm gonna fuck with it a little. 1 second.
Oh my god.
Hi.
These poor people.
They're trying to enjoy their cute little ride and I'm just terrorizing them. Anyways.
I would also like to enjoy the cute little ride.
I'm sorry. Oh, wait, no, Rose, please, wait, come back down. Come back down. Please. Please.
Pull it back. Pull it back.
Oh wait, I can do that.
Oh wait, shit. That was aggressive. Hello. Hello. Hey, mama.
Sure.
Yay, mama. Curator mascot chilling. May I, mama? Sure. Mama.
To be fair, if it was creator, they would not say yes.
No, they would not, but it's still funny. You
Yeah,
gotta
oh!
do it for the bit.
Oh my god! It launched me off way too early.
Oh.
A turtle? Out here?
Not a cannon. Bro. Someone trusted me with explosives.
I think you're terrorizing the people.
No. They're cheering. Anyways. Back over. Hey, sexy.
Mm-hmm.
I love ice skating so much. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Hi.
You spin me right round, baby.
Round, baby, right round.
I love the way he flops over.
Look at all those funny people. The whole town is alive again.
We made it.
Don't call these people
My
funny.
ears
That's
are still
rude.
ringing.
My ears are still
Good job,
reading.
though, Cody.
You too.
That bad, Cody.
Hey, there's the shop where I got your Christmas gifts.
Oh, what? You told me you got my gifts before we got here.
I did, but I left them at home.
You could have told me. Instead of spending money on new gifts.
I was worried you'd be disappointed.
No.
Of course not. I could have waited for my Christmas presents. But what happened to the gifts at home?
Oh, I hid them. Those were your presents the next year.
Smart as always, May.
I mean, that is a smart thing if you want to do it that way.
Yeah. And like, see this, they have a good relationship. It's simply
Yeah.
they don't work in a marriage sense simply because of how they are. It's just their personal schedules and what they like to do clash sometimes. That doesn't mean they're bad in a relationship sense. It's just with marriage and with kids, you kind of gotta compromise on a lot of
I
things.
feel like if they didn't have kids, it'd be a lot easier for them. What?
Hey, I'm just borrowing this one.
Wait.
This one fits me perfectly.
Oh my god.
Feel that?
Can I keep this one?
Dude, look. Dude, look.
Oh, I'm keeping this one.
Oh.
I'm keeping this one.
Wait, oh my gosh, I want this one.
Oh, I love this hat.
This is fantastic.
This is. Whoever
Favorite
decided
part
to
of the
add-
game.
Nah, the favorite part was the birds. Whoever decided to add this was amazing.
Second favorite part of the game.
Yeah. Sorry. Those people are drunk as fuck over there. They work as
They're
friends, not married.
dancing.
The thing is, they work as a relationship, and they could be a married relationship, just not one with kids.
Not as parents. I don't think they work out as parents.
No.
Kids require a lot of sacrifice and time, and that's stuff I don't think they're ready to do.
Hey!
Ha. Oh, this is cool as fuck, actually. Wait.
Hey! Woo!
Oh, fuck. This is fun.
It really is.
Like, they did such a good job creating this game. I just don't fully support them.
Whoa! I'm
This is
sorry, I
it.
did not know that was in there.
Get me out of here,
Okay.
man.
I'm gonna look away.
Talking about. This is insanely
It's alright.
Oh, oh, oh,
I'll let you know when we're out.
Yeah, thank you.
oh.
Note to self to check these kinds of games.
Yeah, because we both came into something that made us uncomfy.
Very beautiful game. I forget sometimes that games will include things, including certain phobias and such, that they don't warn about.
Yeah, because they're not like something you
Alright,
think
we're
about
out.
warning.
We're out of that section, by the way.
Okay, thank you.
A lot of people don't think it's something to worry about. Like the water bit made me feel a little sick. It wasn't terrible because it wasn't open ocean, but it still made me feel a little sick.
No, it shakes your hand of the. It's not a phobia as much as it just makes me feel sick and uncomfortable.
Well, the water for me that is like an intense phobia.
Yeah, no, I was just letting you know myself.
Yeah.
See, I am not afraid of this. It's just I will visually
Actually feel sick and uncomfortable, that kind of thing.
Top of the mountain.
It's so visually displeasing that it actually makes you feel sick.
The lighthouse
Yes.
will take you to the top of the
And that's why I
mountain.
fucking hated kids shows, because that was such a common trope.
Sometimes
It really
Like,
was.
Every kids show had one. Why?
the answer is.
That
I think it was.
Believe
I think for a lot of them it was to teach anatomy and stuff.
a lot of them didn't though.
and dive deep.
Really?
Yeah.
Anyone's I saw were well. To be fair, I didn't watch a lot of TV, and the most I watched was the Magic School Bus, which that one was about
Magic
teaching
School Bus
anatomy.
was, but like every kids trope had that.
Oh.
Water.
Just as we were talking about it.
Maybe it's not a long water portion.
Okay.
Are you able to do this today?
Okay.
We're dolls, Cody.
Oh, please don't say that.
Fine.
No.
Where out? Is this
I've never
out?
dived this
No,
deep
No.
no, it's not. Okay.
Oh, we're in some type of fish tank.
No.
Close by. I wonder how it'll help us get to the
I
bottom
hate
of
this.
I'm so
I
sorry.
hate it all. No, it's okay. I just want out of this
I know.
section.
I'm
Okay.
trying to help you
This,
find
this,
it.
this,
Up.
this,
I
this.
think it's right
Ah.
under the lighthouse.
This one's mine.
I have to. Yeah, I have to pull this.
I have to pull this. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. See, it was just a quick section. Thank God. Okay.
Yes, thank
What is
goodness.
this
But that's what I mean. There's a lot of games with sections like that that make me feel wildly ill because of my phobias. But they don't typically warn for that kind of stuff a lot of the time because it is a relatively uncommon phobia and such, especially in games. Some games I can handle it because it doesn't look realistic. Like Raft, I can handle it because it's very visually not realistic.
Yeah.
Over here.
But like in Subnautica or in here, it feels so real,
Mm-hmm.
or they make it seem so real that it freaks my brain out, even when I know it's not real.
The issue of good graphics.
Yeah, essentially.
Say what again?
Yeah, no. For me, it's the. I really hate. Where it's. My only not a phobia one is the going inside the body one.
Mhm.
We're just gonna bring the
And talking
Is
about
there a
medical.
specific reason for that, or is it just something that makes you uncomfortable?
I don't know. It's something I've always had a huge issue with. It's something that's always made me uncomfortable and feel physically ill with.
Yeah, because I know
It's-
sometimes it's just the way it looks, or like a experience. I don't. It's weird. Phobias and feelings are weird.
It's the also. It's not a phobia, but
You know.
Yeah.
hearing about medical things is fine. Seeing medical things, I do not like.
That I can kind of relate to. Certain things I can't deal with in some cases.
Because I can like go in depth talking about a medical thing, but like,
Hmm.
do not make me watch Grey's Anatomy. or something like that.
Yeah, no, I can't handle certain medical things. Some things I can, especially if it looks unrealistic. I can
Mhm.
handle unrealistic looking stuff because then my brain knows it's fake. But if the
Yeah.
graphics are good or if it's like an actual show, it freaks me out so bad.
Now some things I can't do is one, needles. Like sewing needles, I don't give a shit.
I
Yeah.
cannot do needles.
And also, talking of getting your blood drawn, it will make me, like, actually dizzy.
Oh my god, it's terrible.
Yeah, like I will get physically dizzy. And
It freaks me out so bad. I would tell a story, but it does involve that, so I don't want to say it. But it freaks me out so bad.
what are we supposed to do?
I don't know. I think we're supposed to get. Are we supposed to
Up
go
there?
back out there? Don't want to go back out. Oh no! I wasn't prepared for that. I was not prepared for that.
Oh.
I think we have to go back out and do the. There's a tank thing in the distance you have to mess with that I see.
Oh, do you want me to see if I can do it alone before anything?
I don't think you can, because the entire point is for us to do it together.
Yeah.
I'll do what I can, but if I get too freaked out, I might have to come back in.
That is so fun. Do you want? Wait, come back in for a sec. Let me go there and look and see what we have to do, so you can spend a bare minimum. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You said there's a tank thing in the distance. Okay.
But yeah, this is the issue with good graphic games for me, is when there's underwater sections, it sucks.
Yeah.
Because water is very pretty to me. I love looking at the water. It's very pretty. I find the undersea to be very interesting.
Yeah.
However, open bodies of water and the stuff under it, and it freaks me out being in it, or the idea of being in it. And in games, logically I know it's not real, but when I see it, my brain freaks out.
Question: are you afraid of deep sea creatures?
When I'm in... if I'm just seeing pictures of them, no, but it's when it's deep underwater and seeing that physically underwater, it freaks me out.
I will warn you then. I saw one as I was coming over to check something out.
I love this game!
I know. If we need to stop this, let me know. Genuinely.
I will. It should be fine. If I will let you know if I feel too freaked out.
Because as much as I love this game, I care so much more about you, dude.
It's mostly because I need to prepare myself a lot more before doing these kinds of things. Like Subnautica, I needed to prepare myself a lot more for.
That's a big
Yeah. And we can...
Because I knew I would be underwater, and I knew I'd be dealing with underwater things. I was still very much freaked out, but I was a little more prepared for it.
to fix it somehow.
Yeah, there's a leak that we need to learn how to fix. Sorry, I'm listening, but I'm also trying to figure out what we're supposed to do here.
Yeah.
Okay. So we need to pick this up and bring it to the leaks, is what it looks like. But there's this big fish that wants to eat us as we're doing it. I think we can stop today and we can have a more prepared time next time.
Okay, that sounds good.
Mhm.
Especially if we're gonna be chased around underwater, I need a minute to.
Yep.
I need a hot, good couple
That
minutes.
is so
to-
fun. This is
prepare
where we're
myself.
stopping today.
Okay, sorry.
Don't apologize, dear. That is where we're stopping. I'm gonna return to
Alright.
main menu. Progress since the
Alright.
last save will be lost. That's fine. We know what we're supposed to do. Yeah, no, because it's a deep sea creature. It's the light one.
The anglerfish. Oh,
Yeah.
so it's like deep sea. Oh.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I need a hot minute. No, even just thinking about that makes my lungs hurt.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, we are stopping that for today.
Yeah. I'll be fine to do it next time. I just need to prepare myself
No,
mentally
shake your
for
hand.
that.
That is completely fine. There are some things I need to prepare myself for. I'm not, dear. I'm not gonna be upset with you over
Yeah,
that.
I'll also try and look ahead in the. I don't want to spoil myself on it, but also I want to check to see if there's any other sections like this.
Yeah, because this is the
Just in
second time they've had
case.
something like this.
Yeah, I know. First, this
If
is the
you
second
want, do
time
you
it's been a
want-
water bit.
Do you want me to check if there's any more water bits after this?
I should be fine checking ahead of it. It's not me physically in it, so it's fine.
Hmm.
I'll poke ahead. I'll try not to spoil myself too much, but I'll just keep an eye out for like atmosphere stuff and see like is there any more stuff like that.
That is so fun. Understandable. Because, yeah, no. We are going into this blind, which is really fun for some parts.
Yeah, but sometimes we forget that games don't always trigger warn those certain things. Which is fine for certain ones because yeah, a lot of them like thalassophobia is a not super common one that affects people with games at least.
Mhm.
I know there's also a lot of other phobias that games never think to include. Like even that like I can't remember how to pronounce it, but the one with objects submerged underwater. That's a pretty big fear of people, and that entire section would freak someone with that out.
I've seen that, but I honestly like staring at them. I think they're pretty and cool as fuck.
Mhm. Yeah, I think it's very interesting. I can look at stuff like that. I think it's very interesting. I have a very big interest in the sea and underwater.
Mhm.
Being physically in it or perceiving it from my perspective freaks me out so
That's
bad.
fair. My biggest things is one, anything with the dentist. I will not do, I cannot do, I will not be there.
Mm.
And that includes like anything a dentist might do, especially in horror settings.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
I will panic and I will not be able to do anything. There's
Mm,
also
I get that.
my paranoia will not let any type of stalking, especially if it's the you're in a house one.
Hmm.
Like if
Yeah, it's
you
a very
do-
common horror trope is the stalker ones.
it is, especially the like behind a door or
Hmm.
God, I'll say this one a different time, but like
Yeah.
any of the house ones, it is fucking terrifying for me. I will.
Yeah,
be-
no, I get that. Which is also unfortunate because a lot of horror games will include those topics, but like
Mhm.
not really say anything.
And it sucks because I fucking love horror.
Hmm.
I love horror so much. It is a genre I enjoy. I am
Yeah.
skittish, yes. I love that genre. They don't mourn for that at all.
Mhm. I know obviously some games that focus around those topics, like what's the coffee one called? I
Hmm?
can't remember. There's like a coffee game that is specifically around those topics, so it warns about it, but that's because the game focuses entirely on those topics.
Yeah.
But some games where it's only like here and there, they won't say anything about it, which I kind of get because jump scare, but like also some people have a lot of heavy stuff with that or like fears with that. For me, in horror settings and sometimes in other settings, I cannot do mannequins at all. If they look realistic, I cannot. I
Mhm.
had to completely stop playing Find Yourself because it had so many sections with mannequins that I just could not. I couldn't. I physically could not go through the game.
That is so fair. Yeah, no, for me it is there is something behind a corner, something watching you, especially. I can sometimes do it if a friend is playing it, if it's not in a house. If it is in a house, I cannot because my paranoia,
Yeah.
the second I turn the lights off that night, I will be visually seeing things
Yeah,
around
for
corners.
me, it really depends on my brain when it's those kinds of topics, like with like hallucinations or stuff like that. Unreality. Unreality is weird for me. Sometimes I can handle it just fine. I really enjoy those in certain things when they do it right. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes I can't.
That's fair. It's not unreal. It's well, it can be unreality, but it's also if it's just a
Yeah.
monster or something or a person.
Yeah, I see unreality as like when they put like fake things that are watching you or like stuff like that. That I perceive as unreality because it's something fake.
Yeah.
It's like a hallucination, quote unquote, in
Fair
a lot
enough.
of cases.
Yeah, it can be a monster, but even if it's a person or something, my brain
Mhm.
cannot. My paranoia will spike for the rest of the fucking night,
Yeah.
if not week.
Yeah, I get that.
And it's such a fun trope. Like, it's not
Mhm.
that I hate the trope. It's a fun one. It's unique. It's interesting. I'm also gonna be
Is
fair.
it the same with? Because I'm curious.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like with games like Five Nights at Freddy's and stuff, technically you're being hunted or stalked. Does it work? Does it count for that as well, or is it just when it's specifically like stalking? I guess.
Five Nights at Freddy's? No, but it's situational.
Situational.
It is heavily with stalking itself, but
Mhm.
anything of the something is watching you and you do not know
Mhm.
is a heavy one for me. Yeah.
All right. Because I was thinking about it. Because like a lot of the times, a lot of the jump scares are it like standing in the corner and like poking its head through the door eventually. So I was like, does that count or is that
Not
different?
really because you're aware it's there.
Mhm. Yeah, you know it's gonna go there.
Mm-hmm. It
Yeah, that
isn't.
makes sense.
Yeah, you are trying to keep it from getting to you. You're aware it's there.
Mhm.
It makes me
Yeah.
jumpy, and if the graphics were a lot better or it was more immersive,
I
it
think
might make me that way.
definitely yeah, the
Mhm.
the graphics being a certain way definitely also changes a lot of aspects.
Yeah, but even if it was like a visual novel or something with like the really cutie graphics, ones that
Mhm.
do that will get my paranoia up.
Yeah.
So it's that, and the thing is, I don't hate the trope. I admit it's a good one. It's a great one to strike fear, and I like horror. It is not that I don't like it. It's just infuriating.
Yeah, no, I get that definitely. It's similar to me with mannequins. It's so many things will put mannequins in horror games because they're creepy. They look like people. They aren't. But for me, I simply can't. I have the worst time whenever games include mannequins in it, even if they're not super high quality.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's worse when they are high quality, but it's so bad. It's so
Yeah.
bad for me, which also sucks because I enjoy like things not being as they seem when you're playing horror games. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
really cool to include that kind of stuff. Mannequins, I don't know why. I don't know where it comes from. It's just a complete irrational phobia for me. But
That's so
I
funny.
cannot.
No,
I
that is
simply cannot.
completely fair. No, I get that so much. Um,
Yeah.
I just my favorite type of horror is probably, as long as it's respectful, folklore horror. I love
Mhm.
monsters.
Yeah, I enjoy monster like horror games. Again, like if it does follow like folklore and stuff, I prefer it obviously when it follows it like properly or does it respectfully.
Yeah, like there's some
Um
creatures you're not supposed to talk about,
oh yeah.
which I hate when people. Since there's a really common one, I
I
hate when people
hate
do that.
I hate when people include those when they aren't of that culture.
Even when they are of that culture, they're not. There's some things you're just
At
not
least put
supposed
a
to.
warning.
At
If you
least put a
are a
warning,
part
but
of that culture, yeah.
Mhm.
I think if you're a part of that culture and you use it, it's conflicting. I don't know how to say that properly because I don't follow certain cultures, so I don't know how it
Mhm.
is for certain cultures. I'd say at the very least, don't like post it on the front page of the game. You
Yeah,
know,
but there.
don't slap the image of it right in front of it because a lot of
Mhm.
people aren't like
Yeah.
comfortable seeing it, depending on what it is for certain
Mhm.
cultures.
Yeah, there's also like some creatures you're not supposed to say the names of, and they say the
Hmm.
names of them.
Yeah, I'm very superstitious in real life.
Mhm.
So a lot of the times I will be in like conversation with people and then they'll say the name of things you're not supposed to. And I don't necessarily follow a lot of cultures personally, but I
Mhm.
keep up with a lot of the folklore and stuff like that
Yeah.
because again, I'm incredibly superstitious.
Mhm.
So then when people just like drop the name or the image right in front of me, I'm like, "Ow, please don't do that."
Yeah.
No,
No.
don't.
That's why SCP is such a safe spot for me because I'm like, you're not folklore. Come here. You're not
We're not
folklore. You're not
folklore.
culture.
Rats. gently.
hmm Because like some creatures are really cool, but like
I am in that weird spot, superstitious, of the
Mm.
I'm that Southern Christian superstitious of the I'm going to deny it in my brain, but also we don't talk about it.
Yeah. I'm very superstitious, mostly because I'm pretty sure I'm like
Mhm.
99% my old house was very haunted.
Yeah, you talked about
uh
this.
yeah. I would like wake up with handprints all over my windows. The light would flicker whenever I would say goodnight, stuff like that. So I was very positive that my house was haunted. I've always believed in paranormal stuff. I'm
Yeah.
a very superstitious person.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
One of my friends is really superstitious, and so I grew up in like I'm not afraid. I grew up in Georgia when I was younger, and with that was Georgia's very Christian,
mm.
especially where I lived, and it was the we don't talk about anything that would be superstitious, but we also respect it.
because
Oh yeah,
oh, that's
it's
not real,
very
but we
important to be
don't talk about it.
respectful. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
very important to be respectful, especially with when it comes to like spiritual stuff. Especially because a lot of times it's depending on what you're talking about or quote unquote, like I guess if you're doing like ghost hunting stuff, communicating with, it's very important to be respectful to what you're talking to or
Oh, I don't touch that
addressing.
with a 10-foot pole.
I want to at some point maybe just because I think it'd be really interesting to see what ghosts have to say, I guess, spirits,
That's
depending on where it's at.
fair. My paranoia
I
cannot.
probably I probably would not go to any place that is primarily evil spirit heavy just because you have to be so careful
If
with
you
what
ever
you
did
say.
that, I'd call you an idiot lovingly.
No, I would not want to go anywhere that's primarily evil spirits just because you have to be very careful with
Mhm.
what you say and do with those. Um just because you can invite a lot of bad things to yourself and the people around you when communicating with
Mm.
evil spirits and you say shit wrong.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me that I accidentally freaked up my poor best friend out when I was telling him this because this was back in like high school and we were talking about reoccurring dreams.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh yeah, there was this one reoccurring dream I had when I was a kid when I lived in Georgia. And it was like every single night and it felt so real that I had a hard time telling it was a dream. And they're like, oh, what was it? And I'm like, looking back and thinking, you know, that probably should have been a nightmare, but little me wasn't afraid of them. And I'd be like, so
Mhm.
like, it was in my bedroom. It felt like I was just laying in bed and just chilling. And I was like on the second story of this house. It was a new house, so there was that. But
Mhm.
like, I was on the second story of the house, and every night I'd have the reoccurring. That was a realistic dream of like two red. Well, I assumed eyes because it was that kind of parting,
Mhm.
staring through my window, and I was not afraid of that as a kid. That was the part I
Mm.
was not afraid of. And keep in mind, before this next part was, I don't have a fear of dolls. I think they're cute. I love them. They're pretty. But
Yeah.
like, you know that stereotypical creepy doll voice?
Yeah.
Every like so every night I'd have the red eyes and I was fine. I was calm. I'd chitter away, like talk about things. That was what whatever 5-year-old, 6-year-old age, whatever,
Mhm.
would talk about. But then like sometimes when I was like definitely in the AMs, I'd hear like little voices outside my door as a kid that sounded like those creepy dolls. And it terrified the shit out of me.
Mhm.
So, God, I just remember that, and it's like something that my brain forgets about and then randomly remembers. And I'm just like, what was going on with little me to have those dreams?
What was
little
that?
me, little me, you didn't watch horror, so you didn't know about these tropes. What's going on with you? Are you okay? But yeah,
Yeah.
no,
It's a very interesting topic
Mhm.
and a little very fine line to walk on in certain spots.
Oh, 100%. It's yeah. I grew up with the one respect it, and two, it's this I don't know how to explain this in the like deep south. Shit happens, and if you're, but I also grew up with all Christians, so that shit's not supposed to be real.
Yeah.
So it's we know it's there, we agree it's there, we don't talk about it.
We don't talk about Brune.
It was everyone would get dead silent and stare at you as if you said something something like
Yeah.
blasphemy. If you said that, and you would get your ass whooped if you were a
Blasphemous.
kid. You do not talk
Yeah.
about that shit down in the South.
Yeah.
Because everyone believed in it. They refused. They said it wasn't real, though. They would not agree to it, but everyone believed it.
Mm. Yeah, well, it is a little scary to think about,
Mhm.
like, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you don't know what kind of spirit it is, or like it also does pull into the question, I guess with very heavily religious people, it does also pull in the question of, are things from other cultures or folklore real, I guess. And
Oh, yeah.
so you have to consider outside your little bubble, and a lot of
Mhm.
times very heavily religious people don't like to do that.
It puts your religion into
um
question.
yeah, it puts it in question. So a lot of times they will avoid those topics because it's something that reaches very far out beyond just one culture or belief system.
Mhm.
Everything has some form of spiritual connection, no matter what. Spirits
Yeah.
are, even if it doesn't get talked about a lot, everything has some sort of spiritual connection. If you are, I guess, worshiping a divine being of some sort.
Mhm. Yeah, so
There-
it's such an interesting topic.
Oh, absolutely. It's
No.
something very interesting to think about and talk about, but also you gotta be very careful about it.
You gotta be careful what you talk about. No, I because the thing is, I grew up very Christian, and then I
Hmm.
have my best friend who is Native American, well, part Native American. They grew up with that, and it's when we were young, we clashed so much on because I was this little Christian Southern girl that moved up to where I am currently, and my best friend would talk about this shit, and I'd stare at him like he just was the devil walking on earth kind of vibes of what the fuck are you
no!
saying?
What are
Why
you talking
why
about?
are you saying these are things that are not even supposed to, you're not even supposed to think these things. Why are you saying them? Because it was terrifying for little me because we're not supposed to speak about them even though we know it's real.
Hmm. Yeah, I grew up in a very Christian household, and my entire family was Republican and Christian and stuff. And I think
Oh
the
yeah.
first time I ever thought differently was actually when I think my history class first talked about Greek mythology. Um, Greek mythology became a very big hyperfix for me as well, like
Mhm.
continuously.
Yeah.
But in general, it made me think a lot more about it. It's not that I'm not atheist.
Mhm.
I believe, I can't remember. I think it's agnostic theist. I believe that there could be
A
a
higher
god
God.
or
You just
gods.
don't know.
Yeah, it's. I acknowledge that there is absolutely the possibility that there is a god or gods or such, but we don't know. There's no
Mhm.
proof. There's no way to really prove that.
Yeah.
I'm still very respectful about it all. I believe that it is highly possible with
Mhm.
how some things are, with how sometimes people are very lucky. There's the quantum immortality theory and stuff, and there are a lot of situations in which it does seem like there is real world interference with certain things.
Yeah.
And that is all stuff I believe is real. It's simply, we don't know what it is. We don't know, we can't really prove whether or not it's this god from this religion, or this version of god from this religion, or these 8 different gods from this religion. You never know.
Yeah. No, I myself am personally Christian. I don't agree with Christian community, but I myself am Christian. And with that is, I also kind of agree with you. Well, we don't have any for sure sign that any religion is air quotes correct. Um,
Hmm.
it is. There is some type of higher being out there, in my opinion, and for me, I
Yeah.
think it might be the Christian God.
Hmm. That's fair. That's valid. 100%.
I also, the one thing I do dislike is people paint, especially modern day, people painting the Christian God as this kind of perfect being.
Hmm.
Because there is the man was made after God. It is said in what we dignify as the scripture. And with that is repeatedly in the Old Testament, he has been shown to be a jealous being. I don't
Hmm.
I've there is no setting of any religion of a god being purely good. Or
Hmm.
if there's a wide variety of gods, all the gods being purely good. And that is something I find interesting.
Hmm. Yeah. I think at its core, Christianity isn't a bad religion to follow at all.
It's a
It's
lot of people.
simply time and people have very much warped what it's supposed to be. Like,
Yes.
if you look back in time, the Bible has been changed so many different times to
Oh, yeah.
leave things out or add new things in. It's no longer and even as well, it's translated from a very old language. There is a high possibility that some things were mistranslated or not put in right, and then possibly purposely mistranslated or changed because that's how people can be, unfortunately. It's how people have been with it. People have changed what it says multiple times through history, and there's proof of such.
Yeah, no, I
Um,
completely agree.
so it's no longer what it's meant to be at its core.
My opinion is with the Bible, do not nitpick it, take it as general. Like this, especially like the stories it tells, those are
And
good
don't
moral
weaponize it.
lessons. God,
Don't weaponize the
no.
book. Don't. I run into so many people who will weaponize very specific lines from it and then ignore everything else that's mentioned in it. Because there are some good things in the Bible as well as good like lessons, but people will purposely ignore those things simply to weaponize certain lines of it. And for me, that's not someone who's, I guess, genuinely Christian. That's someone
Mhm.
who just wants a way to hurt other people, and that's
Yeah.
not what it's about. That's not the point
Or
of the
validate their
religion.
own hurtful things.
Yeah, and that's not the point of it. Christianity at its core, it's supposed to be loving. That's what a lot
Yes.
of religions are. Is it's their belief system. It's their a lot of times. I mean, obviously, there's some that aren't based in good things. A lot of times cults, what they follow aren't obviously very good sometimes, or
Yeah.
at least they take it too far. Um but at least with a lot of main quote unquote religions, the
Mhm.
point is to love and be loved.
Yes.
But people don't do that sometimes.
Mhm. No, I despise people taking lines from the Bible, especially since many of them are mistranslated or added in and weaponizing them.
Mhm.
Especially the most common being homophobic ones.
Yes, which is also very funny to me because there is a verse in the Bible that quite literally, when you simplify it, is you don't have the right to judge others just as they
Hmm.
don't have the right to judge you.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. One thing I do love is I've had people quote that line to me, and I'm like, oh, so if you're following every line in the Bible, you're obviously following the one of when you stare lustfully at a woman, you're supposed to gouge your eyes out, right?
That's yeah, that one I love bringing up
Mm,
just because it's a very big one people will ignore. Or there's a
mm-hmm.
lot of ones people will ignore, but that's also a very big one.
Yeah. No, it's the times change as well. Things are
Mhm.
supposed to change with time. Goodness sakes, the Bible that was created over such a long time has things that
disagree
It's
from
changed.
it. It's changed. And no, even like if you look at the base stuff in it and think, okay, assuming this was when it was originally written, there is things that disagree with it inside of its own book because that was written over such a long period of time. These were
Mhm.
the Bible was taken, like the Old Testament was taken from scrolls, for goodness sakes.
Yeah.
And so like there's gonna be things that disagree in it. Times change. So does a lot of other things. You shouldn't use the past to justify harmful things.
Exactly. It boils down to believe what you want to believe in. If believing in certain things brings you comfort and hope and helps you reach out to other people lovingly, that's great. That's fantastic. Don't use belief systems to attack other people. That
Exactly.
is what that is not the point of it,
Mhm.
you know?
Exactly. That's it's a nightmare.
God, we went from like It Takes Two to going into an in-depth conversation about religion. This is great.
I'm not arguing. It's a fun conversation to have, and it's not a harmful
I
one.
very much enjoy talking about so much of this stuff. If I could rattle on for hours, I could probably make like an 8-hour video just talking about certain topics.
You and I should just have more just chatting streams.
Oh my god. Ali and Hollow_Rose podcast when?
Honestly, I'd be down.
Uh,
It's fun just chatting with you and bouncing off of these things.
Yeah, I love talking about certain things. Like I know back when radio played Slay the Princess, we went on a decently long ramble about it. I love talking about topics like of morality or like the concept of death or stuff like
Mhm.
that is all very interesting to me.
And I
Um
love conversations about that too, since
mhm.
I grew up in a very
Hi, Fern.
careful. Hi, friend. I grew up in a very conservative household. I
Mhm.
did not know almost anything. So a lot of the things I learn is slowly over time, and it's fascinating.
It really is. I love analyzing things. I love talking about a person's perspective on these kinds of things because it's different for everyone. I love talking about like the perception of heroes and villains. I love talking about the concept of death, how we perceive it, how we feel about it, morality, stuff like that. It's all very interesting for me, especially when you talk about it in both a real and fictional sense. Because it's different. It's really interesting how different people will view those things from a real life sense and from the perspective of like characters in a story or characters that you're playing. It's really interesting to me to see how different people perceive things personally and when they are looking at it through a different perspective.
Yeah, that's why I love playing these characters too.
Hmm.
Because it says here, none of my characters are good. or like Danu. I love that character from Circus. I absolutely love playing her. And she seems very sweet. She's very much kind and nurturing towards people and helpful. And she wants to help others. But I love playing these little fey creatures because in the end they have a inclination that almost all of them will follow where they're not good creatures.
Hmm.
But they're not evil either.
Hmm.
It's just
Yeah.
fascinating playing them.
I love messing with morality with characters. I
know
love
you do.
messing with everyone's perspectives of other characters. It's the entire reason why a lot of the time I do mess with characters that are more morally leaning towards gray or bad because I enjoy seeing how people will react to those things. Like Mercy. Mercy is a very big example of when I'm really proud of messing with is that Mercy was ultimately a bad person.
Yeah.
Mercy's entire being is evil. That is the point. But they're also very morally gray in the sense of they won't do evil things themselves a lot. They get other people to do it if they want to.
There is also the thing of Mercy's just following the food chain.
Yeah.
It's like calling a lion evil for trying to eat a gazelle.
Mercy consumes and lives off of the negative energy of people around them. And
Mhm.
again, it's not like Mercy ever forced anyone to do anything.
No.
Mercy only ever spoke,
Mm.
only ever gave suggestions or advice. No one was ever like forced to do anything that they said.
Mhm.
It was all their choice. And even when Mercy gave good options, those weren't picked.
Yeah.
And a lot of characters had very high opinions of Mercy unless they knew what she was. And that automatically gave some characters a negative view of her, despite her not really doing anything.
I really love the way people change when they figure out what a character's like species is. I love that change.
That's why Mercy waited so long to tell Rex that they were a wraith. Because a
Mhm.
lot of times, and it was proven multiple times, that if someone knows what you are, and they believe that thing to be evil, they will automatically associate you with being evil.
Which is Fae creatures are typically known to be mischievous, sometimes harmful, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what I love was I'm gonna use Eternity Alley versus Circus Alley, right?
Mm-hmm.
Eternity, Sylvan. Most people do not know Sylvan is a Fae, so they do not think of being weary of trickster activity. Thus being we are in a war, this could be an enemy. But even then, a lot of people fall for that. Whereas Danu does not hide their Fae. They're very open about it. They talk about it. And they've had multiple people. They've had the mayor take aggressive actions toward them. They've had one of the circus leaders characterize them just because they are a Fae, even though Danu so far has been a very characteristically good person. They have tried helping with the community. They try helping other people, listening to what's going on. They took in one of the orphan creatures in that town.
Yeah.
And I love that of the Sylvan has shown they're not good.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
It's just the knowing of oh, you're this creature.
You are this, so therefore you are this.
Mm-hmm. Stereotyping.
Yeah.
I love stereotyping.
It is my favorite. Oh my god. We've brain rotted about this character a lot. Mal. Mal is my favorite opposite thing. Mal is in a sense completely opposite to Mercy in the way that because Mal has done good things and has primarily done good things, a lot of people assume that she is incapable of doing bad things, or they completely brush it off because it's Mal. She's allowed to do whatever the hell she wants. She is a character that has proven multiple times that she has a very different perception on morality and what's dangerous or not and how to handle situations, and she's not handled situations very well before. She has acted aggressively before. She has done stupid things and has done things that could get other people in danger, but because she has spent so much time being an emotional crutch for a lot of characters, they kind of immediately brush it off or they justify her actions for her. Even though that's not what she wants. She doesn't want people to defend what she's doing. She doesn't want people to pretend that she's a perfect being. She wants to be told when she's doing something wrong. She has vocalized that before. But people continue to ignore that.
I love that so much in that character. I also I sit here with the at some point I need to play a younger Allie. I don't know what SMP I'd find in, but like one because I have written up Faye to work into the Minecraft world and just work into proper story building because I need some type of baseline to work with and to explain a lot of things that would be able to work. And of course,
it's my take on just different fey creatures says, God, fey creatures change on one, where you are in the world, and two, just with what they are.
Mm.
And like even just in a lot of the things I take are more Celtic leaning. I like more Celtic leaning fae. I think they're interesting.
Yeah.
But even in that one, there's so many mismatched stories of fae being these feelingless creatures. They do not have emotions, or they do not have emotions humans can understand. And then there's they're highly emotional creatures. They have this high levels of joy, and they're very intense with emotion. And it's like, these are very contradicting things. How am I supposed
Yeah.
to do this? So something I had really fun with was making it so younger fae do not have these emotions that humans would be able to relate to. Younger fae do not have these morals. And it is a
Mhm.
learned trait, not something born with, which I really
Yeah.
want to have a younger ally. Not like child or anything, but like a younger ally being around people that were born with these emotions, these morals, and
Yeah.
just slowly learning them, because I think that could be so fun to play with, especially because they're most likely going to do some pretty shitty things, but
Mhm.
that's because they don't have these things other people do that would show them, hey, this is bad.
Mhm.
And it's just, I crave doing that at some point.
Yeah, all that stuff is very, very fun to do. I love doing characters that learn with the area around them and develop with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fun. That's why I much prefer improv rather than planning out how characters change or do things. Just because it always you can never really predict
Mm-hmm.
what people around you will do. There
Yeah,
will
that's
always be unpredictable elements that you will have to face eventually.
mm,
So
that,
being able to shape around what's happening as it happens is really fun for me.
I agree, and I love improv. I like putting bullet note points of what is going to happen, like
Mm,
story wise, but not character wise.
yeah.
Because it's okay, we can plan what will happen story wise, but also, God, improv. Because like
Improv my beloved.
half of my fucking best lore was just randomly, okay, open lore time.
Hmm. It's very, very interesting and very, very fun.
Mm-hmm. It's
Ooh,
just, God, I
thank you,
love it.
Fern. Fern's sending me one of his little sillies.
Oh yeah, I've been slightly reading through it on my phone.
Yeah, yeah. It's all so interesting to mess with in characters. I it's my favorite part of playing characters is developing the mindset and developing based on the stuff around them and having them learn based
Mhm.
on their surroundings. It's always my favorite because also in certain cases it's also the fault of the people around them. Like again with Mal, a lot of her negative traits are influenced by the people around them. Mal is a very doomed by the people character. Um
Mm-hmm.
the actions of others caused her to develop different coping mechanisms and different reactions and different thoughts on how she's supposed to act. And so she changes aspects of what she's doing to match what people want her to be.
Yes. I Something I really have enjoyed doing with these allies is once I've gotten a bit comfortable with them, each of them get a different title. Because it's the
Mm.
title of, if they ever break out of this, they are no longer this character. Like, Apsis
Mm.
Ellie was very much the title caretaker. They always were trying to take care of other creatures around them. Even in the end, when she was getting better about watching out for her own health, it was the letting things just slightly bend to take care of other people.
Mm.
Uh, or Danu. I don't think I've announced what theirs was, but Danu's is not warrior but fighter. They're gonna be fighting for their entire life. When they're younger,
Mhm.
yeah, they were an intense warrior. They've fought for different types of relationships. It's constant battle with them between anything and everything, which I love. Like, even currently, they're just battling with the city, trying to find a place for them to be a person, or battling with the people around them. It's a constant fight. They're never gonna know peace.
Mhm.
And it's just different things
Yeah.
like that I love.
Mhm. I love doing that as well. The characters, all of my characters have a core trait or thing that they're based on in the beginning, and either they develop with it or from it. Even ones that are more, they have to stick to this theme characters for me. They also are very different. Like Mercy technically has a title connected to theirs. They're the guide. That is their job. That's what they stick to. That's an aspect of themselves they cannot change. Avarice is the destruction. It's not destruction in a physical sense, but rather in a mental sense. And even Creator. Creator is the apathetic. Because Creator does not have attachments in the same sense of other characters. They are made specifically to not connect. That is the
Yeah.
entire point. They collect things because they are unable to connect.
Love that. No, I like giving these titles in my head to the different alleys because logically, each of these alleys are designed to tell a story. These are little storytellers. And hence the reason Glitch, when it's on screen, will use terms like characters, stories, chapter, because that is how they see everything. They are aware this is just a story being told. And the thing is, the second these little characters aren't following that title they're given, they aren't following that story, they are removed. Their story is done because they are no longer following that title.
We can talk about your silly thing later for any of you would like. There's so many silly things, and it's such an interesting thing to talk about. And absolutely, Ellie, if you would like to someday, we could just sit in here and talk about this kind of stuff. I would absolutely love that, to
Please.
just kind of talk about these topics.
Listen, we'll bullet point some topics so we can get it started, and I'd love that. Just having a sit
Yeah,
and chat.
absolutely. These are definitely. I'll play House Flipper in the background.
Get power wash. We can just power wash while we talk about.
Play Power Wash and House Flipper while we talk about shit.
Exactly.
I think that'd be fun. Just talk about these kind of topics while doing a mind numb game could be really fun.
Right, I'd love that because if only Potion Craft was multiplayer.
If only.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's all maybe we'll have to see. But it's all really interesting stuff that I really like to talk about.
We could play Pico Park while we talk about this.
Ooh, oh god, I feel like if we played Pico Park, we would end up not talking about the topics and just being frustrated about the game.
Because I'm a little shit when I play it.
Because it's a frustrating multiplayer game that involves a lot of focus on the puzzle.
And I'm also a little shit.
And also because you're a little shit. But absolutely, we could just like collect some mind numb games and sit and call and chat about stupid shit.
I would
Well,
be
not stupid
so
shit,
down
but
for
you
that.
know, like different topics and also stupid shit.
Yeah. Because, God, we went from talking about fears, phobias, and discomforts to religion, to morally
You forgot about the
morality.
superstitions
Oh,
first before religion.
superstition. Okay. So we went from phobias and discomforts to superstitions to religion to morality.
Mm-hmm.
And then just
Yeah.
a little bit of our characters, but still morality a bit.
Yeah, well, they're good examples of a lot of this stuff we talk about because a lot of these topics we talk about are oftentimes woven into the characters we make. At
We
least
try to portray them
in
that way.
Yeah, especially for me, that is what I primarily focus on when I create a character is okay, what do I want to test with this? What
Yeah.
view on something do I want to portray with this character and have them either learn from or teach others from?
That's fair. For me, when I create these characters, I'll have like 3 words that I think describe them, and then I'll build it a bit more, and then I get them into action, and I figure out how they interact. And I just like having these different personalities to mess around with, these different ideas of different stories I can tell. Sometimes it's not always teaching something, but it does typically end up with some type of lesson.
Yeah.
Like, God, I love playing Construct right now.
Hmm.
I will sit here. That is my current little silly that I am just
Yeah.
vibrating at intense speeds.
Mal and Mercy are 2 of my favorite characters that I've played and are slash playing. They have such an interesting influence on the world around them and the people around them that it's fascinating to me how they got to that point. Especially with the settings they are in.
One character I am sad left too soon was my very first SMP character that I actually just took the design for and was the base for my mascot, was Grove Alley. Because I love playing heavily immoral characters. It's very fun, especially when it's I do not like playing like pure evil characters or air quotes with evil. I like them being able to have connections and have these soft moments where they seem genuinely good. I like making them a person. But there was this one, it was my very first Ally, and I loved her. She kept that very much story mindset that I've kind of woven of the seeing everybody and being around long enough where they're like, I've seen everything I'm going to see. I am bored. What can I do? I feel like I am just a component in every story around me. And then realized I can be a proper component and would change for each and every person they were around to help progress these stories because they've seen these happen in the past. Not with the same people, they've just seen the same things happen over and over and over again. They've seen patterns that people will follow. And so they would change who they were for each person. Like, some of the things that was planned was one of them they were actually becoming almost a worshipped creature to. Another one they were a heavy antagonist to, constantly pestering them, driving them around the bend. Another one they were this weak little creature that needed protected. Another one they were going to be a mother figure to. They were just picking up these roles of, okay, I need to do this for this and this and this. And it was and they didn't have bad feelings with that. This wasn't I want to be a bad person. It was I need to progress your stories because you're at standstills.
Yeah.
And it was eventually gonna come because she was technically the big bad of that story. And it was gonna come to a point where these people realized what she was doing. And we're gonna hunt her down and kill her because obviously she was tricking all of them. She's trying to hurt them. And God, I loved that. I'm so sad I didn't get to build it more.
Yeah. With you saying that you don't like playing purely villain characters, I don't believe that those exist. Heroes and villains in stories are not real to me. Because no matter how evil, quote unquote, or good you are still a person. You are still a flawed being. There is never a time with a lot of things where there won't be a human aspect of someone.
That's fair. Let me rephrase that. I don't like when I say I don't like playing villain characters, I mean I do not like playing these one-dimensional I am the bad guy that is all behind me.
Yes.
I do not like I like dimensionality behind a character.
Yeah, I enjoy also messing with that because surprise, surprise, I'm bringing up Mal again.
Oh my god.
There was a situation previously where they were conversing with someone who was perceived as the one-dimensional villain character. And Mal worked with it in a way of, instead of immediately assuming this person's the worst person ever, you gotta kill them, their first immediate thing was to over-humanize themselves and the other person. Because ultimately, even if you are a bad person, it is typically within human nature, consciously or not, to want connection of some
Yeah.
sort. It is, even animals in the wild crave connection a lot of the time. Sometimes even with animals that are meant to be alone, you will often see a lot of time them interacting with other animals in a friendly manner. It doesn't happen super often, but it does happen. Things and people thrive on connection because that is a lot of times how they receive that's how they receive comfort. That's how they find ways to push themselves into certain directions. So being able to push off of, I am a person, I'm telling you I perceive you as a person, you can connect with me, that forces, quote unquote, a person into a position in which they do connect because that's what they thrive on,
Yeah.
even if they do not want to.
Mhm. I
Hi, Daya. You've joined the stream at us talking about a lot of different things.
yeah. Okay. We have talked about discomforts and phobias, superstition, religion, and we've been messing around with morality a lot.
Oh, bro got hit with the foreheads. Immediately.
Oh no,
If you want to
buddy.
hear us talk about sillies, you gotta sit through the trials.
The trial is for us to ramble nonstop.
God. It's really interesting to play off of. And even also with Mercy and Rex. Mercy bounced a lot off of Rex's need for connection.
Yeah.
Rex is clingy, and they use that a lot to their advantage when talking about the other people in Rex's lives and guiding Rex to rely a lot more on them in a manner. Mercy was always present. They even gave Rex a way to ensure they could be present.
Mhm.
In order to enforce a connection. A connection of,
Yeah.
I am always here, unlike other people.
Mhm.
And so that guides the attention to, I don't know who to go to. Thank you. My pancakes. What
Oh
the
heck
heck?
yeah. Thanks for the sub.
But it guides the person to, instead of thinking of all these options you have, it's, I need to go to the person who is always there.
Mhm. Which one thing I did like with Mercy and Abscess Alley was there wasn't the always there. Mainly because Abscess Alley did have a lot of other people they could just go to and they'd be there in that moment. It
Yeah.
was the Mercy just felt separated from all the issues that people were having towards Abscess Alley. They liked that separation, that disconnect.
Yeah.
Which is what I really liked about that dynamic. I wasn't the, oh my gosh, you're always there for me. I have someone I can always
Yeah.
rely on. That wasn't there. It was the, you're disconnected from all of my issues enough that I can just have someone with an outside opinion.
Yeah, and Mercy worked with that because that Allie didn't need someone to constantly be there like Rex kind of did. Rex had a lot of issues with the friends that they were surrounding themselves with, and so getting Rex to rely on a constant connection as the person that he was the easiest way to get Rex to rely on them. Abscess Alley had healthy connections, but said healthy connections had a lot of issues with one another going on. Mercy was, in a sense, above a lot of the conflict going on. Mercy was nothing more than an outside commentator on a lot of the things happening.
Yeah, which I think Abscess Alley kind of noticed, just in the more innocent manner.
Yeah, Mercy floated above a lot of the conflicts, and that's Primarily because Mercy did not get her hands dirty in it. Mercy, again, did nothing but give advice or talk, and so there was no reason to pull Mercy into the situation directly because, well, she wasn't doing anything. And Nex knew what she was and kind of what she was doing, but he didn't say anything. I believe probably because she wasn't doing anything. She wasn't hurting anyone. She wasn't causing any issues other than just being someone to talk to.
Yeah. I think Abscess Alley also liked the holds her gently, even though she very much tried to be as, air quotes, with this human as possible. Abscess Alley was still a fae.
Yeah.
This is a fae creature, and it showed in tiny ways with that. So while Abscess Alley and Mercy were very different creatures, I feel like there was that small way Abscess Alley felt connected, even if they did not know.
Yeah. In a sense, Mercy and Allie were kind of similar in the way that their nature requires certain things. Mercy did encourage Allie to lean more into their fae tendencies, but not in like a harmful way. In a way of, this is stuff that you're okay to embrace if you want.
Yes, which is what they needed to hear, because Rex was heavily shutting that down. They were making it seem like this was something horrible for Abscess Alley to get into.
Yeah. So instead of shoving Allie's fae traits forward or shoving their quote-unquote human traits forward, Mercy would just suggest that they do fae tendencies if they wanted to, or to protect themselves. That this was an option that they were allowed to access, because it's them. You are allowed to be yourself. And ultimately that is Mercy's job, to guide people to make decisions to shape themselves into the people that they are.
Yeah. And I really liked that, because Abscess Alley had the urges to make deals, to make have people make promises or favors or take names. That is an instinctual thing. But there's also the less harmful of they had a need for mischief. It is an itch in the back of their head. And it's not like it even has to be something harmful of the, oh, you get hurt. It's the, oh, you walked off that edge. Awkward. kind of thing. Or like
Glitter bomb.
Or like the going invisible and gently pushing a parrot across the table. It was they just need some type of way to help get that out. It's mischief to fae is like curiosity to human. Humans are naturally curious creatures. That's something that is in a human nature. And so an Alley, no matter what, is going to be a mischief creature. And I just loved having Abscess Alley, once they had their pieces together in a manner, realizing that and trying to experience that, and having Mercy just support that, because that's what they needed. Hence the reason having that was the joke of, okay, Mom.
Yeah.
Which I loved them being able to joke around too.
Yeah.
Because I noticed Mercy did not really have too many inside jokes of that kind of manner.
Yeah.
And it was fun having that.
Yeah, Mercy typically bounces off the people depending on what they give her. So Abscess Alley doing some jokes led to Mercy also joining in on it, because that's what she was being given. Mercy can't feel positive emotions herself. So a lot of times they don't initiate those kinds of connections because they don't really know how to. So when other people initiate those connections, having inside jokes or being playful, Mercy will mimic that in order to simulate a connection.
The thing is with Abscess Alley, even if Mercy didn't fully try to simulate connections, things probably would have moved smoothly just because of what Abscess Alley is, which is a fae. Having some type of lack of positive emotion would not have
affected Abscess Alley, it would have been oh, okay. This feels comfortable.
Yeah. Absolutely. I did very much enjoy the accidental way that Abscess Alley set up essentially a springboard for Mercy with that whole situation with Rex's gem, and the
Mhm.
contract that both Abscess Alley and Rex signed.
Mm-hmm.
It was really fun for me to have Mercy slide in on, because absolutely, Abscess Alley could have made the deal by themselves with it.
Oh, yeah.
But Mercy, as a creature who also thrives on making deals and collecting stuff of that nature, slid in with the I'm a lawyer. I can make a contract.
Mm-hmm.
Because those are binding as deals for Mercy as sort of a subsection of Demon.
Yeah.
So getting them both to sign that contract, which inherently was a very unfair. It was
Oh, yeah.
very much in Abscess Alley's favor.
Oh,
Getting
100%.
them both to sign that was very good for Mercy in a sense, especially with both of them not paying attention very much to the wording.
Mm-hmm.
Which essentially left it so that if Rex did anything that could be considered harmful in any manner to Allie, it was basically up to Mercy to do whatever the hell they thought was a fitting punishment for that.
Yes. Which, God, I wish we had more time on Abscess to play those kind of things.
It would have been so interesting to get to play with, because definitely Mercy would have played off of the fact of you agreed to this. I'm just trying to make sure that you stick to your word.
Mhm.
You don't want Allie to hate you, do you?
Yeah, yes. Because the thing is, the thing
Half
is
sister,
with,
baby.
oh God. The thing is with Abscess Alley was they were just scared. Rex fucked them over so many times and did so many harmful things to them that they needed somehow to be safe. And originally, that was the gem. It was the I have your life in my hands.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually, they were asking for that back, and Abscess Alley was refusing. They're like, no, I need something to promise I'm going to be safe. And I did love the asking for their name when they, at first, being like, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Abscess Alley did not mean any harm by that either. It was the, I need to keep myself safe. You've hurt me too many times. You fucking killed me just now.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And it's that saying of fear is blinding. And
Mhm.
in that moment, it definitely blinded both of them to where Mercy ended up once again being the one to float on top of it.
Yeah.
And get what she wanted out of the situation, even when she wasn't actively trying to.
Which is so fun.
It's so fun.
God, I wish we got more Mercy and Abscess Alley because just them sitting down and talking was interesting. And it would have been so fun to see Abscess Alley get more comfortable in their skin and discover their Fae tendencies with Mercy.
Yeah. I think that could have been definitely interesting. And it probably would have also been the same kind of thing with Rex, where eventually Mercy probably would have been like, hey, BT dubs, I'm this. Because for Mercy, that is also her way of simulating a trust bond, if that makes sense. In a
Yeah.
way of trying to show the other person, hey, I definitely trust you, even if it's not real.
The best part of that is if Mercy told Abscess Alley that, I think they'd just be confused. That they wouldn't be the, oh, you trust me, you're telling me this. Or
Yeah.
the, oh, you're that. It would be the, okay, how does this affect anything?
If that was asked, Mercy would have probably slid into talking about how multiple people had already kind of attacked Mercy for knowing what they are. And so it was their way of kind of trusting Allie enough to know that they won't immediately swap their opinion on Mercy because of what she is.
Mm-hmm. Which would just have Ellie. Which, God, I wish, especially with how Allie was ending, getting more comfortable in their skin before Apsis ended. Just, it would 100% just be Apsis Ellie staring and being like, okay, I, I kind of get what you're saying. We're in a similar boat in the manner of I'm a fae, I guess, but just
Yeah.
would be confused. It would.
Mhm.
It's the I had I'm a fae because knowing that means knowing my obvious weakness.
Mhm. Yeah. For Mercy, it's less about the weaknesses and more about how people will base their opinions off of the first things they know about you. And that commonly being what you are.
Yeah.
Mercy always hides what she is at first in order to first establish a connection before saying anything.
Mhm.
Because when you have a connection with someone, it's a lot harder to hate them.
Yeah.
And Mercy did play off of the fact that some people would immediately act hostile towards them because of what she was. Mercy, commonly, when Rex would come ask them about the situation, she would very commonly act very upset and distraught about the situation, about people assuming that just because she's from somewhere, or they assume that she is this thing, that they're attacking her. And that commonly got her on higher standing ground.
Yes. Which was so fun. Something I really wish we could have played with was Apsis Ellie processing that, well, they learned them early on because of who raised them. Their emotions aren't natural in the manner of they were not born with them. And just to realize, and over time, the accidental of, I am not feeling anything. Especially just having that dynamic with Mercy of just like one evening being like, I haven't been feeling things in a while.
Mm.
Because that would
Yeah,
be
that would
such
have
an
been such an
interesting
interesting conversation. Yeah.
Right? Because Apsis Ellie would slowly process they aren't feeling those emotions, but would still try to continue how they've been treating people because they don't understand. So it would be the sometimes a slightly delayed reaction, but like would still keep the happy, oh my gosh, we're friends, or Rex, don't do that. But imagining just like a week, maybe 2, even 3 going by of that, and then just sitting down with Mercy, especially if Mercy told Apsis Ellie what they were before that, just sitting down and being
Yeah.
like, how do you go about lacking certain emotions with other people?
Which would have also been a very interesting conversation because Mercy does the same thing with everyone in the sense of she acts depending on what she's given.
Yeah.
What people need around her.
Mhm.
So she would probably find a way to explain that in a less, I guess, bad way, quote unquote. Not
Mhm.
bad, but in this trying to make it sure it doesn't sound like she's manipulating people, which is what exactly she's
Also,
doing.
in that moment, it's Apsis Ellie wouldn't be able to feel upset about that or be like, oh, that's wrong, because they can't. But she
Yeah.
wouldn't need to, is the thing.
Mhm.
Mercy wouldn't need to make it sound less bad.
It would very heavily be I act as I feel, and when I don't feel anything, I still act that way. However, when people need me to be something, then that is what I will be.
I just like the slow nod of, okay, I think that makes sense, but can you teach that to me?
Absolutely.
Just the, I want to function still, but I am not functioning as I used to. And you function very well around other people.
Yeah. Mercy, despite what they are and what they do, is very much a people person, which is really fun to mess with.
God, Mercy mentor arc with Abscess Alley would have been so fucking cool.
It really would have been so
And
cool.
the thing is, we were slowly leading up to that without kind of realizing it either.
It would have been so interesting to get to play out is Mercy mentoring Abscess Alley. Especially with certain aspects, because definitely Mercy was encouraging more mischievous or negative aspects as well. Obviously not forcing them, but she probably would have woven those into teaching Abscess Alley certain things as well.
Especially a little Abscess Alley that cannot feel them. Has no connection to their morals anymore or their emotions.
Yeah. Mercy has no real moral standing and no real emotional connection. So
Because
they would
Mercy could feel
probably
negative
teach-
emotions, right?
Yes. Negative feelings are things that Mercy can feel, and they're ones that she very much thrives on. As well as sometimes, depending on what she eats, it also influences how she acts, if there's too much of it.
Which would be interesting if we thought of these alleys learn these emotions. It's a learned trait. So with Mercy teaching them about how they act, would probably start picking up on those negative emotions only as well, since they're learning that. They are using Mercy as a guiding block.
Yeah. The negative feelings are the only thing Mercy can feel naturally. Anything positive is stuff that they have to mimic, because positivity in itself is it's harmful to Mercy. Too much of it is painful to be around, and it makes them weak. And so they typically do not hang around areas that are too positive, and try not to mimic too positive of things.
Which makes sense. But God, I kind of love that idea of Abscess Alley learning those negative emotions and being able to feel them again. But they wouldn't be able to learn positive emotions because Mercy doesn't feel them. They'd be able to mimic them just fine after learning that from Mercy, but those wouldn't be something Abscess Alley would be able to access until they learn again.
They would not be genuine.
It would be that mimic. Which, God, the thought of Mercy processing Abscess Alley is a lot more like them at that point, too.
Mercy would be pretty pleased with that. Mercy is all about spreading negativity and encouraging people to learn to be themselves. If these are aspects that Abscess Alley wants to keep or is comfortable acting as, then that's fantastic. Mercy is doing her job and she's happy with that, or as close to happy as she can be.
Yeah.
If Abscess Alley decides later on that those are traits they don't like about themselves anymore and want to change, then that is still pretty good for Mercy. She's still doing her job. This is still something that she's teaching Abscess Alley to like or dislike.
And the thing
These are aspects of themselves.
Yes. And the thing is, while Abscess Alley would not feed on negative emotions, that is not a trait they would have, they are a creature of mischief. They want to cause mischief. So they would use that mischief to brew negative emotions. Which would make them a very interesting duo with that.
Absolutely.
Just because Abscess Alley was probably like 18, 19 maybe. They are my, probably, besides like Clarabelle, currently youngest Alley. So they were young. They definitely had a lot of things to learn. They weren't strong with their magic. They weren't very aware of how to use their abilities or anything like that. They weren't aware of their Fae tendencies because they didn't grow up in the Fae Wilds either or have interactions with Fae. So it's very interesting, the thought of that with Mercy and Abscess Alley.
Mhm. Yeah, it could have been so interesting to do.
It could have
Abscess doesn't
been.
fair. Why did you not
Abscess.
last longer?
Come on. Because, God, I'm just imagining this Allie still trying to keep up uh, their little. This is I'm happy. I'm your friend. Let's go on these fun adventures. Let's go. Here's these thoughtful gifts I give you. Here's the flowers that signify you. I don't. But the best part is, Abscess Alley cannot lie, so they wouldn't be able to say I'm happy.
Yeah.
They could probably say I receive enjoyment from this, and the manner of this is pleasing. But it's
Yeah.
interesting.
It's very, very interesting.
Mm-hmm. God,
I
having a
love messing with these things.
same. And we can't do them, but we can definitely brain rot about the ideas.
We can definitely brain rot about the ideas, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just the Mercy having a creature similar to them in that manner now around them is so interesting. Especially since it wouldn't be taking from Mercy's food source either.
Yeah. They wouldn't have to worry about competition with food because Allie isn't a creature that feeds off of it. They enjoy mischief and stuff, and it's a part of them, but it's not something they actively feed off of like Mercy does to survive.
Yes. It's a need to brew it.
Hmm. And Mercy feeds off of the outcome, so Mercy would not mind at all with Abscess Ellie taking on more traits from them and doing that kind of stuff. Because ultimately, they're both benefiting from it in the way of Abscess Ellie gets to stir that pot and Mercy gets to eat from it.
Mm-hmm. Abscess Alley is the chef and, Mercy is the consumer.
Exactly.
Which would have been such a fun dynamic.
It really would have been. Mercy had some very interesting dynamics that I very much enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Not right.
Characters, my beloved. Characters, my
Shakes. I
beloved.
love having these little fey creatures that I've just built a story for. I do sit here with the. I love the not lying trait because it's so fun and it helps me think about how to speak as these characters. But God, I hate not being able to be sarcastic.
You have to sacrifice the sarcastic humor forever, ever
That's
and
why
ever.
Sits here. That's why I like Construct because Construct in their body can lie.
We'll play D&D soon, Fern. Don't worry.
Oh wait, invite me to that D&D.
love it.
Hey, wiggles my shoulders at you. Hey.
Me, Fern, and a good group of people have some campaigns we gotta finish. But I know also we're gonna be doing some silly things. So maybe in the future we can do some
Lip
silly things.
Lip bite
Yeah.
at you.
But I love messing with these silly billies and their little silly ideas and their silly little perceptions. Perspective is my favorite thing. I
Right?
love bouncing off of how other people perceive my characters or perceive how they act. Oh, there goes your mic.
Oh no.
Oh, there you go. You just went really far in the distance suddenly.
Oh, okay. I got so scared for a second.
No, you didn't robot. You just seemed to just float away into the distance for a hot second.
Okay, we're fine.
God.
But yes, there's so many just fascinating things with these different
Absolutely.
characters. Like, I really enjoy Lychee and Sylvan as well.
Yeah. They're very fun to mess with.
I enjoy the family dynamic they have.
100%. They have a very nice family dynamic.
Mm-hmm. It was not at all planned with these two either.
No, it wasn't. It just happened, and it was great. It also it's very interesting that they do have one, since they have similarities, but they do also have a lot of very big differences.
They are very different people and creatures.
Mm-hmm. And
Because-
both work in very different ways.
Both think very different. They complement each other so well.
Hmm.
Which, again, I was not expecting.
Yeah, neither was I. One day we were just like, "Can Ali join the Lemonade-Stand thing?" He's like, "Yeah," and then bam.
Yeah, and then there was a joke of how did these two meet? They had an
Camping
off-camera
trip.
little camping trip. They did their claws and had like slept in sleeping bags.
Mm.
And then I was like, okay, let's see how they interact on screen. Holy shit!
Oh, they are so silly.
Why do they click?
Mm.
Literally, I think their first stream was Lemonade lore. And it was them easily interacting with the dystopians and tricking them, and then the second they get back, almost dropping those masks.
Immediately dropping it and talking shit. It was great.
Right? God, I fucking loved that.
Absolutely. They both balance very well when it comes to mischief and like trickery and stuff. It's fantastic.
Because, because they both have their parts where they hit lows that the other one easily picks them right back up to hit.
Mm.
Mm.
Absolutely.
I also do like that. I'm not sure if Lychee's mentally like checked that as something they've noted, but it's something they've accidentally noted of. Sylvan is younger than Danu in the manner of with emotions. As I said, these emotions are a learned thing. Danu can feel multiple strong emotions at once. Sylv cannot. They can only feel one intense emotion at a time. And it's something I've noticed Lychee slightly pick up on. I don't know if it's something they've mentally accounted for, but they slightly picked up on and have adjusted to easily.
What's very funny is that was not intentional.
I didn't think it was.
Mm.
Because, like, Sylv will hit these intense... When they feel anger, it is intense. When they feel sadness, it is intense. The only time that emotion drops is when it immediately switches to something else.
Mm.
And it is a quick switch. And Lychee just works with that so well. And I love that.
Yeah. Yeah, Lychee has picked up that sometimes, at least to how Lychee perceives it, is that because Lychee doesn't know much about Fae. In their world, Fae aren't really quote unquote real, or at least in their world, they work very differently.
Yeah.
Because of the aspects of their world. For Lychee, how they perceive it is that Attorney Ellie obsesses on one feeling essentially, and a lot of times gets blindsided by any other aspect unless it's related to that. Like especially with Dawn. Lychee has definitely noticed that Allie will only fixate on certain aspects of a situation when she's feeling a certain way. And so Lychee tries to combat that a lot by bringing up the other aspects of things.
And the thing fun with that is, like, I really liked having, especially more recently before Dawn and Sylv became official, was the Sylv going from that intense, highly in love, lovey-dovey, to intense anger. And how that was a such quick switch. And how it also very much quickly switched back with Dawn. Or something I do like that Lychee actually slightly installed with Sylv is when Sylv is feeling that intense anger to the point of getting violent, walking away. Because Sylv typically has two reactions, and it's either fear or anger. And they will mask their fear as anger to seem aggressive. It is the I want to be angry, but I am scared now. If I pretend I'm angry and aggressive with you, you will get angry at me. And I can stop being scared. Because Sylv is a queen. Sylva's been a queen since they were a kid. And a queen in the Feywild nonetheless. That is a dangerous fucking place to be vulnerable and open.
Mm-hmm.
So it was the I can't be scared, I cannot show fear here. I have to have them get aggressive towards me so I can be in the right.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Yeah.
so I love a lot of the times, especially with like interacting with Deadless, their anger at first is fear, and they're feeling that intensely until they get a reaction where they can react in anger.
Mm-hmm.
And Lychee's slowly
Yeah.
just implementing these healthy habits.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Lychee is very tactical, even with their emotional responses a lot of the time.
Mhm.
They don't like to react or do things unless they have a solid standing point. Like with the situation currently with Dawn. Lychee wants to tell Allie, but doesn't want to do so without a solid ground to stand on that things will most likely be okay.
Yeah.
And or will not be okay. Like she wants to be able to reassure or tell Allie things in full without there being a sense of unsureness. Like she hates uncertainty. It's why they struggle a lot with sharing how they feel properly without having stuff to back up how they feel.
Yeah.
They do not talk about things unless they know the full scale of it, or at least a majority of it, because like she not sort of fears, but also finds frustration in not having the full picture.
Yeah. And something I do like that I've noticed slightly here and there is Sylph seems to pick up pretty quickly what emotion Lychee is feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that they do.
Mm-hmm.
I
Absolutely.
I also do love the when emotion takes over Lychee, especially with the my herd is in danger.
Yep.
Because Lychee was not thinking in the moment of storming Dawn's restaurant to beat the shit out of it.
Oh no, absolutely not. Moments of anger for Lychee are mostly the only things that aren't thought through. Anger for Lychee is one they never actually really had to deal with very often, because typically their species doesn't have a herd or things like that. It's typically found family. There's like a chance that their species will bond with others in that sense, but a lot of times they don't bother doing so. So having herd and having something to need to protect is something that's relatively new to Lychee, and so feeling anger or protection over them is something that hits very strongly. Which is why a lot of the times Lychee was a lot more willing and able to quote unquote act out of line against Dawn and stuff, because this is a first for Lychee, really, to have more than one person to take care of, especially in this sense. Because the only other person they had was their found family sibling beforehand, who was older than them and taking care of them mostly. This is the first time Lychee is the one taking care of others in this sense.
And the thing is, Lychee and Syl very much give very close age sibling vibes.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh yeah.
Because there is no definitive older sibling vibe between those two.
Mm.
There are
Oh, yeah.
moments Lychee's protective of Sylve and vice versa. Sylve shows that protectiveness and care more at home. But there is still the if you get hurt in public, I am going to protect you with my life.
Oh yeah. Physical body-wise, Lychee is definitely very old, but to their kind, they're very young.
Yeah.
If you were to surround them in a bunch of people that were their same species, Lychee would probably be the youngest.
Mhm.
They're very young for their species, despite being very old. So they definitely do have like similar age vibes, and then both of them have their moments where they feel like the younger or older sibling, but it tends to switch very much in between the two, depending on what's happening.
Yeah, like I like when at home, Sylph is very much the one of I'm gonna make you food. Here's nutrition for you to take care of yourself,
Hmm.
which I find very sweet.
Yeah. Let you go
Lychee in mouth.
om.
Taz half a Sylph's
Lychee
hand
has
in mouth.
eaten. Yeah, Lychee has definitely eaten so many plates and cups and stuff.
Sylph just mentally prepares and knows, okay, we're anytime we eat, this is just part of the meal.
That was a glass of orange juice, Lychee. Crunchy.
Gives Lychee like a golden bar. Chew on this. No, chew, not swallow.
Yeah. Consume.
Lychee, chew your food. I worked hard on this. Enjoy the taste first.
Yeah, and then a lot of times Lychee is a lot more openly protective with people and such for like Daedalus and Allie.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it blows their cover, they are a lot more willing to actively like step against people. Like poor Don, who continuously gets bit every time he says something out of line.
Dawn tries to flirt. Lychee, chomp.
Chomp.
God, when God, if Don gets out of that cage and is like in a casual, like that little beginning relationship aspect with Sylv, Don trying to flirt with his partner, Lychee staring, baring teeth, wants to bite.
Lychee will probably be less physically aggressive after all this because of how they perceive Dawn now.
Mm-hmm.
Because before Dawn is an uncertain threat to
Yeah.
Lychee. He's on the opposite side of the war. He is bigger. He is openly stated that if he was told to, he would kill Allie because they are on opposite sides at the end of the day.
Mhm.
So Dawn is a threat. He is to Lychee's little brain a predator. In the sense of like a prey and predator dynamic kind of thing. And so with him now being in the situation where he is the one essentially getting hunted, Lychee does not perceive him as a threat. He's
Yeah.
not something they see as something that could hurt their herd, and therefore is a lot kinder at the moment because of such. And
Mhm.
afterwards, we'll probably continue to perceive him as something that's being hunted because that is what is happening. And what probably will happen is that Utopia is hunting him, essentially.
Yeah. He's a dystopian.
Yeah. He is to Lychee prey now instead of something that could absolutely hurt their herd.
Mm-hmm.
Because Daedalus is a lot more skittish, reminds Lychee a lot more of prey. For Allie, it swaps a lot in between in their brain on what Allie is. It really depends on what they're doing.
Yeah.
But compared to Dawn, beforehand, Allie was very much a prey type category to Lychee.
Mm-hmm. I'm enjoying Ellie currently with because one, she did play up the little prey aspect, but also they're starting to become more predator like.
Mhm.
They're also really failing at hunting because they haven't needed to. It's really weird for them.
Lychee is much more feral.
Mhm.
Much more like Lychee carries a lot more animalistic traits and thought processes because that's what they are used to acting as and thinking as and being is being
Yeah.
a feral creature. So being in this setting that's a lot more domesticated, it's very difficult with how they think of things.
I am playing at the thought of Lychee watching Sylph try and practice hunting prey.
And just watching and being like, oh, she just face planted when trying to bite that bunny.
No, that's not how that
Oh,
works.
I know. Okay, but also offers the very cute of Lychee helping Sylve learn how to hunt.
Hmm. Absolutely. Be like, oh, this poor thing does not know how to hunt. They are going to perish when the winter comes. I need to teach this thing how to hunt.
It's gonna find random holes in the burrow full of just raw meat for Sylve now.
Essentially, yeah. It's also why Lychee was very much right away kicked into like burrow brain when Daedalus was like, we need a tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that's to Lychee, that's their herd requesting something that makes them feel safer in the burrow. Burrow is safe spot that needs to be safe spot for everyone. So the immediate request of I need a tunnel for this. They are like, aye Capitan, right away, going to make sure this home is safe. This is safe spot.
Mm-hmm. God, I'm dying at the thought of Lychee like getting some like prey animals, getting them fairly injured, and then releasing them in the burrow and watching Sylve and like nudge. Get it, nudge. Practice, nudge.
Get it. It would literally be that of probably of like she like injuring a leg or something of a prey animal and letting it run around the house and then like very gently like headbutting Allie in the way of go hunt go get food hunt learn hunt go.
That's really fucking cute, actually. I need that. We need to find a Trinity stream just because of that.
Go learn hunt food.
Because in that moment, that would 100% give the older sibling trying to teach the younger.
Yeah, especially for like before cold seasons because Lychee species does hibernate, so it's the sense of I need to make sure this thing can feed itself.
And it's like prime summertime right now, so it's the perfect time for that.
Yeah, there's a lot of new food. There's it's nice and warm right now. There's plenty of time to stock up on food.
A lot of the younger
hunt
animals
now.
are starting to grow because we just finished spring.
Yeah, everything is nice and fresh. Go hunt to learn now.
Because Sylve has shown good gatherer. They can gather food. They have not shown good hunter yet.
Gather is good, but not when there's too much snow.
So that, God, that's so cute actually. Wait, oh.
Yeah.
Sylve minding their own business. Sees an injured rabbit running around.
Like she's staring with big ol' intense eyes, just like hunt, learn hunt. Go hunt, learn.
Just I feel like just at first just intensely silent staring at she's gonna get it, right? She's gonna hunt, right? Right?
You gonna get it?
Why isn't she moving?
Hunt, learn.
Just wait, why isn't she? Why isn't she moving?
Why isn't
no
hunting?
hunt?
Why no hunt? Why need more help learn?
Need more help?
Need nudge?
Does not know
Nudge
his food?
learning? Do they not know this is food? Oh.
Oh.
Just like aggressive like headbutting, like go hunt.
I love that idea.
Go learn.
Lychee picking animal up with mouth. Like it doesn't properly bite, but does like almost chewing motion, puts it down, looks it out.
Big feral brain right there. Just like why don't understand?
Why don't
Why don't get it?
How tiny? How tiny are you?
Why are they not getting it? Have they not learned? Have they no hunt before? Need to start with basics, maybe?
Basics. We can do basics, yes.
We can do basics.
I love that idea. Stares at food. Stares at Sylve. Stares back at food. Nom nom.
Nom nom.
Sylve would be so confused why Lychee's doing that.
I mean, too, it does make very much sense for Lychee to not explain anything,
Mhm.
especially if they're more a feral mindset, because their species does not typically communicate through words a lot. It's all motions and gestures and noises. So, so it would probably just be Lychee making a bunch of clicking noises and like making a bunch of gestures towards the food on like what to do, and then just staring at Ali expectantly.
Because the thing is, with Sylph specifically, they have not given in to their more animalistic tendencies.
Mhm.
They have definitely given in to their fey tendencies, plenty, but not the
Mhm.
more animalistic side of them. Which I love, but also means what? Hiccup. One, they'd they'd be very confused. But there's also the itch at the back of the brain of need this.
Like you just sitting there staring with big old eyes, just like waiting so patiently.
Like after a few minutes, Sylph moves, nom.
Just the big old ears perk up and like that happy little chitter noise.
Picks up animal with hands.
Immediately squinting.
Puts animal back down. Picks animal up
Immediately
with
staring.
mouth.
Another happy chittering noise.
... Chew.
Proudest look Lychee will ever give, ever.
Eats food after a second. Are you teaching me how to hunt?
Would receive the happiest of clicking noises as they go to find more animals to bring back for Allie to learn how to hunt.
I feel like at first would be a little offended, but then would be like, yeah, no, I need to learn this. Okay.
Yeah, no, I need this.
I need this.
How
rat?
dare you? Never mind. Continue. Continue on. As you were, Lychee, as you were.
No, Lychee carefully bringing in a deer, being like, eat? Yes? No? Wrong?
Eat food? Hunt? Hunt?
Sees deer trait, sees
Edible?
other deer trait. Cannibalism?
Cannibalism? Eat?
Eat?
But even predator creatures are food to Lychee.
Yeah. But I feel like while Lychee realizes herd, even in Feral Mind probably realizes different type animal.
Different. Does eat? Eat yes? We'll see.
I need more Feral Lychee with Sylph. And
Feral
just-
Lychee is very fun to mess with.
I do love Feral Lychee and like Worker Bee Deadless, and then just Sylph staring at me like, well, fuck.
Well,
I have
shit,
to
what am
deal
I
with
supposed to do
both
now?
of these two.
What am I to do here?
Am I the only normal person here? Joke's on you. You just aren't used to your instincts, girly pop.
You're just not used to it yet. Little do they know.
Hmm. Because like the little tongue click noise I make, if you make that at any of my alleys, if you make that at any of the alleys, they will come over. Or like the younger alleys, so I'd say probably like around Apsis Alley or younger, if you do a noise at them, they will flop down. They will process I am in danger. Because like a quick blowing noise or a quick huff to a deer is a older deer signifying we are in danger. So they will, and if they're a younger deer, they will flop because like little fawns in the wild, if they hear, especially like their mom do that noise, they cannot keep up with the running, so they hide in the tall grass or in the roots of a tree. If you do that to an older alley, depending on how much of their predator they're used to, they'll either run or they'll get aggressive. Which is really funny, having like gonna like tense up a bit when someone huffs and realizes, oh wait, no, that's just irritation. Okay. Oh, they're just irritated at something. We're not in danger, huh?
No danger.
Mm-hmm. God, I need to figure out how to set up my soundboard because I have the soundboard attached to my mic with 3 sets. And I want to have like a deer growl, a deer bark, and a deer purr. I want to have those on my board so I can just do those.
Oh god, the day Nemu actually gets upset about something and makes a little huffy noise around Danu is gonna be the day someone dies.
Oh, Nemu picks up, put on head. Danu with their weapon out, ready to kill.
Yeah, because when Nemu does get upset, they make little huffy, upset noises. And so if they're upset with someone or someone's saying, they got all droopy eared and like huffy. So
Oh no. That's gonna have Danu with their weapon out, doing slow circles around Nemu and attacking anything that gets near. And then probably picking up Nemu, taking to home, or if Danu ever makes one, which I hope one day she does, a burrow.
Yeah. Nemu's a big powder when they are upset. It's very rare and it lasts only like a couple of seconds depending on what's happening.
Mhm.
But they are very huffy and vocal about being upset.
I feel like Danu experienced that a couple times. Like when they first adopted Nemu, told him, "No, you can't have a cookie right now. We're about to have dinner."
just the immediate like upset huffy noise. Like drooping ears and like flopping down on the ground, like upset.
Danu with like probably a spirited time right through the animal nearby. It was the
Nemu just
closest
being like completely flopped on the ground. Like just
Mhm. Nemu is so used to getting their little forehead covered in little kisses from Danu. Danu loves their little guy.
Yeah.
I do
Yeah,
love
that
how
might
that
be
just
their-
became an adopted thing.
Yeah. Just like this is mine now.
Yeah. That one started off as they can have like a cute aunt nephew vibe. I'm like, no, that's just an adopted parent
Adoption.
at that point.
Yeah.
They're a guardian. They're not an aunt.
When Nemu's upset, they'll either like plop down in a sitting position or will completely ragdoll, like flop down on the ground on their stomach and just like huff upset, like all droopy eared and stuff.
Mhm.
This is just like a complete ragdoll, like
I feel like Danu, if they were alone, would get aggressive at anything nearby, and then just circle around Nemu and just curl up like, okay, cuddles. Cuddles.
immediate joy. God forbid the day someone is speaking to Nemu and then they get upset with what that person is saying and they just flop on the ground and go.
That person better run. That
Big
person better
Added
pray.
Nemu.
That person better pray to any god they have.
Oh goodness. They're so silly, Billy. Oh my god, we've been yapping for almost 3 hours. Like
We've been playing video game. Don't forget.
we played video game for like an hour. It's almost been another 3 hours.
And
We are yapping.
listen, we haven't had a stream where we were just yapping.
This is true. God. Big yapper energy.
Biggest.
Biggest yapper energy.
I do love Danu and Nemu's dynamic. It's so sweet.
It is. They're so silly.
I also, you do not know the happy chemicals I get when I click and Nemu runs over.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Nemu just scampers right on over.
Mm.
Ears like perked forward.
Because Nemu definitely was raised with the click means come here.
Absolutely.
I do love the, at some point, Danu's like, oh yeah, Nemu's like my child. And someone stares at the Tanuki, stares at the deer, question mark.
Question mark?
How does that work?
Hmm.
It's just
Just
like-
wait till people also hear Nemu call Daedalus Zio, and so there's a blaze, a deer, and a tanuki.
It's like that doesn't huh.
I don't think the math is mathing correctly.
The porcelain creature. A human deer creature. Tanuki.
Tanuki.
Hmm. That's
Beginning to think there might be some dots not connected there.
I love the thought of the
Appears to be
curator.
some pieces missing.
I love the thought of the curator plopping that little tanuki down, and like 5 minutes later, Daniel picks that tanuki up.
It was like, oh, that was fast.
Oh.
I told mascot it always works.
Yeah, I love the fact that mascot and curator were like chilling in a room when